Previously, the wild beyond the Witchlight. You guys fought yourselves some spooky, doopy shadow boy. Uh, Weird temporal anomaly creature that seemed to recognize at least one member of your party. And yeah, the lights in the little big tough were going out. The shadows were closing in around you. Uh, Quite a few really unfortunate rolls for Oz led to him face planting and embarrassing himself a couple times. Uh, while the rest of you did pitched combat with this horrible entity, eventually overcoming it and protecting the Kenku there. We would learn later is named Kettlestein. So you dispatched this shadow, and everything seemed to return to normal light. And once you had done that, yeah, you kind of spoke with Kettlestein to try and figure out what was going on. You realized that Kettlestein had basically stolen Candlefoot's voice, and more or less, Kettlestein was not really happy with what was going around here and made mention of their patron, it sounded like Zablina, as an important figure and trying to figure out what happened to Zablina and that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light had to know something about it. So you got Kettlestein to get on board with stealing Mr. Witch's pocket watch for you. You left it in the hands of fate, assumed Kettlestein was going to get the job done, and fucked off to enjoy more of the carnival. Uh, and as you were going around the carnival, you just kind of did some games, get some food, trying to kill time. You were waiting for the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch to kind of close out the entire evening. There was some adventuring that went on over at, I believe you went to the Bubble Pop Teapot, a couple of you. I think that was Oz and Catalin. You guys got to ride bubbles to various locations. Oz, you ended up back outside the Hall of Illusions, your favorite place to be. Um, and Catalin, you ended up at the Feasting Orchard where you kind of discussed with your benefactor a little bit about what was going on, and they seemed to feel like you had all the info you needed and went on their merry way, disappearing before you. Um, oh, that was after you guys had all went to the Hall of Illusions together, if I recall. And you kind of saw. All right, who went to the Hall of Illusions? It was.
We were kind of all outside there, and then
I went in.
it was everybody but Oz and Lydia.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oz and Lydia went to the Mystery Mine. So the
Yep.
rest of you went to the Hall of Illusions before. That was before the Bubble Teapot. Sorry, I got those mixed backwards. Hall of Illusions. You saw like kind of they worked to show you your kid. They showed your present day self, and then what you'd see yourself as the future. Kieran had a very strange thing with the looking at the mirror that was trying to show his past, and he just kind of saw himself, which was
Mirror's
odd.
broken.
Mirrors broke his shit. Everyone else seemed the mirror functioning fine, uh, but when you came to the present mirror, obviously it showed you as you were, and when you went to the future, it showed you how you wanted to be rich and well-to-do. Meanwhile, Oz and Lydia went down to the mystery mine, which was a little bit of a minecart ride that where you were shown some of your worst fears, which caused us to freak out and almost jump out of the cart at some point. But he was held person by Lydia, who kept him from doing so. But there were some things that scared her as well inside of this strange minecart ride. Um, and they both left that experience going, wow, that was crazy. Anyway, looking different directions and walking off to meet with everyone again. Um, and that's when you guys met up near the Bubble Pop Teapots and the Pixie Kingdom. And like I said, Oz went to one, Catalin went to the Feasting Orchard, Oz went back to Hall of Illusions. And the rest of you went to the Pixie Kingdom and met, I believe it was Jeremy, was the Pixie, um, who brought you in. introduced you to the kingdom. You guys kind of all shrank down to see all the various attractions. Played a game of hide and seek, won some pixie dust, and all reconnoitered to go back for the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, which apparently was going on at the Big Top. You gathered there, and while at the Big Top, everyone was getting in their seats. Mr. Light was out there, kind of ingratiating the crown. Mr. Witch was not there immediately. And they went through the whole crowd, asked Catalin was crowned the Witchlight Monarch for the duration of the carnival as the person who contributed the most to the good atmosphere. With that crowning, you got a bit of a boom, and you were also sent on a parade around the fairgrounds to just kind of as a closing ceremony to everything that was going on. And once you all were brought back to the Big Top, Mr. Light asked you to stay, as Mr. Witch also wanted to speak to you again. You guys waited for him to return, and during that whole promenade through the carnival, the pocket watch was distributed in Kieran's pocket by Kettlestein, promise delivered. But you were all in there. Mr. Witch very seriously began to want to have answers as to where his pocket watch went, what had happened, and eventually you bartered. I believe Kieran actually, it wasn't even really a barter. Kieran just gave the watch back and told him, basically, we need to know, like, what's going on. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light told you about something you had heard about a little bit already, the Hourglass Coven. And essentially, that he and Mr. Light were originally from the Shadowfell. They ran a dark carnival there. They ran into this carnival you're at now, which is run by two, like, Eladrin. They're kind of different types of elves. And they kind of had a contest to see whose was better. And through their experiences and the big, running this carnival, their lives were so much better and so much more fulfilled and filled with, like, whimsy and wonder that they never wanted to go back. And the coven found out about this, and they used that as leverage in order to strike a bargain with them that anyone who didn't pay for a ticket, anyone who snuck in to the Witchlight Carnival, would have something taken from them by the coven. And then they would kind of just forget about even being here. And you all came to find out among you that this had happened to each and every one of you. You had all been here at some point, and you all had had something taken from you for whatever reason. They made mention of Zablina and the realm of Prismere, which was now taken over by the Hourglass Coven, and bade that you go, if you were so inclined, to find Zablina, free her, and end the Hourglass Coven, so that everyone could be free of all of this. With that information, they had you in the Hall of Illusions, told you a spell, more or less, a phrase, to go through the large mirror in the back to go to Prismere. You all spoke the words, and you all went through the mirror. And on the other side, we'll see what you find. Let me pull you guys to where you appear. As you all come stumbling out of the portal, you stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy, twilit sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. A fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds.
I love frogs. It's the first thing Kat says.
Frogs
When
are
I
just
went to go to sleep at home, I'd always have a frog that just used to sit outside my window all night long.
Could you understand what
All
he was
night long.
saying?
Yeah, sometimes we had some conversations. He was talking about the fly population, how, it ebbs and wanes, all that stuff.
That's crazy. I wish I could talk to
Yeah.
animals. I see so many animals. Are we on a bridge? Is this what we're on? Are we on a bridge?
Yeah, you see that you're on some sort of bridge. Give me a general perception check. Yeah, for anyone who'd like to roll. Yeah, you guys all kind of look out, and again, off to the sides and in the general vicinity, it's a very mist-covered area. It's hard to see too far away. Like your vision kind of cuts off at like 60 feet, 70 feet or so.
Oh.
From where you're at, and it's a little difficult to make out the ground below, but you surmise it might be about 100 feet down from where you're
so
at.
we can't just jump right off of it. Noted.
Oh.
Probably a bad idea.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, probably splat.
Splat.
You also notice as you are looking around with those perception checks that it looks like where you're at, you're kind of on like a pillar of some sort that you could probably climb down. You see there's various bricks out and footholds, probably difficult for Catalan to climb down. However, there is also these very large mushroom pads that kind of go up the side of the wall as well. You may be able to jump down those.
I think I'm just gonna shimmy down this here pillar.
Oz does the same.
Catalan inspects the mushroom pillars. Do they look safe?
Yeah, with your previous perception check, I won't make you roll again. They look really, because they're quite large and they look like they're pretty well embedded into the side. And you kind of like test. There's one pretty close up to the top that you can kind of test it with a hoof, and it feels pretty solid.
Okay, so it's not gonna doesn't feel like it's gonna collapse when she steps on it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to have more than just you on them at a time, but it seems like you could hold your weight going down.
Okay. I'm just gonna go down these mushrooms because those handholds really aren't meant for me.
Look, fat bottom girls make the rock and roll go round, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You just call me fat?
I said fat bottom.
I'd like to let you know that
Fat
I'm
bottom.
fairly slim for a centaur. Thank you very much.
There's nothing wrong with having a big butt.
Well, maybe that's what Jeffrey says to you, but my mama said that I shouldn't have big butt.
Okay.
And then Cat climbs down the mushrooms.
Abigail starts shimmying.
Okay. All right. Everyone go ahead and make for me an athletics check. Who's climbing down?
Athletics. Athletics. There it is. Found it.
Supposed to have that. Oh, let me make one for her. I don't know why it says she has. All right. Abigail rolls an 8. All right. Abigail, as you begin to go down, you begin to lose your hold on some of these slippery stones, and you begin to fall.
Ah.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
All right. Excellent. One moment, please.
That's not excellent. Don't say that.
Fantastic.
He says excellent, but I just feel like it wasn't excellent.
I'm going to grab the rest of you guys and pull you on over to the other map here.
Oh, that's dope. Now it's not all blurry. That's so cool.
Catelyn, you kind of hop down here. As you're climbing down here, we'll say Lydia's here. Kieran, you can get down here. You fall down to here. Roll a d10 for me to see how far you got down before you fell.
Can Oz have helped her at all?
All right. 10 feet down. It was pretty far down. She eventually slips. So luckily, you only take 1d6, so you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. And no Oz, because you probably would have been...
Yeah, I think I went first.
So you hit the ground prone, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 5. Hold on, I didn't heal one more. I did 6. Okay, we're good.
Lydia is immediately over you, and just looking down at you.
Just laying on my back.
Oz too. He's like,
well,
oh,
I didn't have the best time. I'm gonna tell you that. Little shook up.
It must have been that fat bottom, huh?
Hey, you know what? I think the fat bottom saved me from taking more damage.
You know, that might have all that cushion.
Oops. You really gotta embrace your body, Cat.
What's everyone's
Maybe
passive
one
perception?
Ooh, 11.
16.
10.
Mine's 13.
Okay. Catelyn, as you're commenting about fat bottom girls,
They make the rock and roll go around.
They
you
make
see kind of in the gap where you guys, where the bridge had fallen, you see in the sky, like just a little obscured by the mist going eastward, seems to be some sort of balloon that's slowly losing, its, inflation, like it's deflating, and it's crashing off into the mist towards the east.
How far away from it does it look? Or it's hard to tell distance?
It's hard to tell because it kind of disappears into the mist after you spot it.
Cat kind of like does that looking up in the eye, where like sky, where she like shields her eyes so she can see better, but it actually doesn't actually make anything see better. And she's like, "Hey, so I read about these ones. It looks like there's a big balloon thing up in the east, and it looks like it's about to crash. Should we go check it out?"
Said it was a balloon? What's a balloon?
It's a balloon. It's like this big thing that they fill with air, and they put a little basket underneath it that helps carry people around. It's pretty cool.
People weren't meant to fly.
I mean, some people have wings, so I mean, they
Let's
do
see if anybody
fly.
As
I'm
you guys,
sure Lydia would love that.
yeah, it'd be great. As you guys start moving, let me read this for you real quick. Sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of pools of rippling water, half hidden by thick fog. The mushrooms cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout this marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out the air by tongues of hungry frogs. And coming from around this corner, you hear the sound of voices, like a marching song, and the singing grows louder. Let me see, what language are these guys? What languages do you guys speak?
Common, Druidic, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, Orc.
Orc.
Common and Solon.
Sylvan speakers. You understand this marching song you hear. You hear this tune in Sylvan that goes, "With sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare to one wily swift and stand a pair. Scarf and glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin, he'll show you his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing. Gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agdon, Longscarf, brigand, prince of Prismeer." You just hear this little marching song coming as into your vision.
Cat dances in
These
place.
individuals around the corner and hear you dancing in place and go, "You there!"
Yes.
And they all
That's me.
stop, like they all turn, and it's a bunch of these herringon, these rabbit folk.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Cat just waves her hands up in the air. She's like, "Hey."
Do they say hey there in Common?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they all look to you and they see you waving in a friendly manner, and they begin to approach.
What'd you say the name was in that song?
I will. I'll copy paste the entire song for you. The group approaches you, and this one walks forward, and he says, "All right, you lot. This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue." And he holds out a cudgel.
Kieran speaks up. He's like, "Yes, this is robbery. Put your hands up. I'm here on behalf of Agdon Longscarf to take all of your belongings."
I was like, yeah.
They look at you. I will let you make a very high DC deception check at disadvantage for a specific reason.
Cat casts Shalala on her weapon.
Shillelagh.
How do I?
Shillelagh.
I've never been robbed before.
All right, you fail with an 18. Because they look at you and they say, "You're no Haragon." And we immediately are going into combat because they see
I knew.
your druid cast Shillelagh in the background, get their bat ready, like ready to So
Ready to
1 second.
pound some Aragon. Just
Hold
ready
on,
to
bitches.
absolutely just pummel these rabbit people.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and
So much for
it's like
loving
having,
animals.
like a mafia person with a bat in the background going, "All right." Go ahead and select your token and roll initiative, guys.
Kieran
Oh
just
my
side-eyes Cat
god.
like,
She's like, "What? I'm just
As if
making
it's
sure
totally
they
her
told me.
fault.
They told me they were gonna rob me.
It was just a harmless shillelagh. Like, what's it gonna?
It's just a
what's it gonna do?
Shillelagh. I turned into a fucking bear."
I turned into a fucking bear.
They don't know that. They don't know this is a mercy from you.
They don't know this is a mercy. They don't know this is gentle.
Oh, I forgot.
Normally, I use my howitzer.
Abigail pulls a 22 out.
All right, Alistair. They immediately are in a battle position as your deception appears to have failed, as they say, "You're no Haragon."
he just he does one of those like lowering your shoulders, head back kind of sigh, type things, and he goes back here first. He's like, well, time to hide behind these guys.
Immediately retreat. Good
Yeah.
bars.
Boom.
I
He's
don't
like, "Yep, get 'em."
understand the way he's playing
Yeah,
this
and
bard.
then he actually, where was I?
Right.
Here,
Yep, right there.
You're there.
Okay, right there. That's good. There. He's like, yeah, get him, and he's gonna cast the second level sleep on their area.
You got it.
On the area.
Yeah, it's a big circle. That's
Oh,
whatever's inside of it. So
This might be really funny. We'll see.
can you enter it without being asleep?
It's the effect goes off and then it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
right,
doesn't.
right there. So right there is where I'll cast it. Boink.
So roll the hit dice here.
Additional 2d8, so 78. $31. See who it affects. If anything.
Alright, so if any of them, he says, this guy falls asleep. This guy falls asleep. This guy falls asleep. And this guy falls asleep.
Nice.
Let me
I thought
take
it was
that
a
back. This one's
combination.
still awake.
Okay.
So 3 of them fall asleep. My bad. Only 3, not 4.
Hey, I still have him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, half of them fall asleep.
Hey, and Kieran, as he backs away, making these guys fall unconscious, he's just like, know when to pick your battles, friends. You don't want to pick with us.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and just make a general perception check for this guy to see if he even noticed. He doesn't. That his comrades fell asleep behind him. He moves forward to us and tries to club him. Yeah. 21 to hit.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
He has a +4. He rolled really high.
Sure.
He hits you for 6 bludgeoning damage. Back!
Okay.
Oh my.
Surrender! And we'll treat you fairly.
Oz spits blood in his face. Go fuck yourself, you stupid rabbit.
Language,
Okay,
Oz.
It's your turn, Oz.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking stab him. He goes for the
Understood.
throat. And he misses.
We don't know.
Yes, a 9 will be a miss.
They'd be puny.
As he dodges.
You stupid rabbit. No bonus action. He's just like bleeding. He like looks back at Lydia. He's like, not yet.
She goes, don't worry, I'm waiting.
Oh my.
Alright. It is this Herringorn's turn. Let's see if he notices that his friends fell asleep. Absolutely does. Goes up to this one, rouses him awake. Boop, boop. He says, hey, wake up! Slaps him in the face, and this one's starting to get up. Oh. Abigail, your turn.
Sir or madam, I don't think that robbing people is very nice. And you know what? I think that you should be robbed. Like my friend said, I don't know, you make me angry. And I went into a rage. the most subtle rage. And smacks him with her great axe. Ew.
With all the rage of bless
With
your
all
heart.
the rages. It's because she didn't bless
you
his
swing
heart.
wide, and this very deft Herringon is like, haha, as I said, surrender and be treated mercifully.
I will not. She's done.
Okay. This Herringon's turn. He just got woken up. He uses half his movement to get up, walks over, wakes this one up. Boop, boop. All right. This Harangon is sleeping. Catalin, your turn.
All right. Cat is going to cast Entangle. What is it? So that is a 20-foot square radius.
Square.
And let me find my circle. So
It's a 20-foot square. Okay.
20 foot, like a 20-foot radius. So she's just kind of like, just encompassing all of the, like right there.
That?
Yeah, perfect.
And that should linger, so you should be able to still see it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Perfect.
And then she's going to come up to this bro here and hit it with her staff, which has got the
Your action
shillelagh,
will
which
be to cast Entangle.
Oh. She's going to stay back here, but she's going to move up, actually. She'll move up.
Okay.
And let me see if I can do anything else.
Creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw. Okay, what's your spell
Yeah.
save DC?
My spell save DC, I forgot to say, it's 14.
14? All right.
Yeah. I think that
strike.
is all I'm going to do right now because I don't think I can do anything else.
3,
Yeah.
4. And then one more for the last guy. They all fit.
She's gonna hold off on bearing it out right now.
Restrained.
Showing more
Restrained.
mercy.
Restrained. The sleeping one's automatically restrained because he's asleep. I'm not going to give him a save.
Yeah.
All right. And then with that, Entangle. Use their action to break out of it. All right. It's this one's turn. He is entangled. Check something. Strain means. Speed 0. Attack rolls against them have advantage, and their attack rolls have disadvantage, and disadvantage on dex saves. Epic. Alright. He's going to try and free himself. He's not super strong. He's going to try and throw a sling at you to break your concentration.
Okay.
Because he's seen a druid before. Not very uncommon here. It'll be a disadvantage, so it'll be the lower of these two. Natural one. He's like trying to, but like the vine's like wrapped. It kind of grips his sling, and his sling actually tears from the vines, and he has no use of it any longer.
Sweet.
He goes, "Dang it!
That wasn't a very good idea."
This one? Oh yeah, try this one. He's gonna try it too. He rolls a 12 to hit, which I...
And she's a 13.
13, and so just barely misses. It goes whizzing by your head.
Cool. Oh, that was closer though. You got some good aim. Ish.
Ish. Make sure I get all these guys. I think I missed one of these guys on the initiative. Because that was... Oh no, that was right. Okay. Alright, what you up to, Kieran?
Kieran's gonna, well, he's like, okay, they're all in place. He sees the orange dude, looks like. He's gonna be like, you know, I've seen some people with 6 up their ass before, but I've never seen people with a whole tree. And he casts Vicious Mockery
Alright.
at the orange guy.
On orange, that is a wisdom save. He succeeds. He goes, huh? And then we travel back in time briefly because I forgot to add Lydia the turn order, so I'm putting her in initiative count 1. She's going to also throw a Sacred Flame at Orange, so he'll make a dex save. He succeeds on that, so her turn, she just missed.
Burn, little rabbit.
Hmm.
Oh wait, he make it at disadvantage, so he does take damage. He'll take a D8, 1d8. A 7 radiant damage. Oh!
That's a hit.
Alright,
Ooh.
it's this Harengon's turn. He's gonna try and club the druid. Yeah. 6 will miss. Oz. He's restrained. You have advantage.
Okay. First hit of the game from Oz. First damage dealt. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey yo. And it's one-handed, right?
Yeah.
Oz, you drive your blade through this creature, straight through the heart, killing it. And
Oh.
as it sinks in, you feel something. So we're going to do a quick little change here.
Oh.
The blade drives through the Harengon's heart. You feel the monochrome take over around you. There's no words this time, just a feeling. Does this thing deserve to exist? Should it ever have? Choice is yours, Oz. You can banish its demon.
He banishes the demon. Rips that shadow out.
As you tear the blade out, you see its shadow torn into the blade. The creature disappears.
Good.
And you then hear, "Good work, Oz."
He's
And
like,
we return to reality. The rest of you, I need to make wisdom saving throws, please. All right. Yeah, 21 still not good enough for DC.
oh
All
no.
right.
Even though it's a crit?
Chris don't matter on saves.
Oh.
Yeah. You all see the battlefield as it is. These 5 Harengon attacked you. As far as you know, there's 5 of them.
Oh my god.
In Oz, that's the end of your turn.
Yes, it is.
Oh, also roll a d8 for me, buddy. You heal a hit point.
Nice.
The fuck?
All right. It's this Harengon's turn. He looks to this one. Who you guys? This is the one who approached you and accosted you, as far as you recall. And he goes, "Boss, we should get out of here." And this one goes, "Yeah. Just try and break free." And it's going to try and make a strength save. 18. This one breaks out of the restraint. And it is going to, I believe, with Entangle, it's just their action to break out.
I think it's his action and just have difficult terrain.
It's his action, and he's going to use his standing leap to jump 20 feet out of them. and start beating his feet north.
Where are you going?
Get out of here! What's up here? Abigail.
You can't just rob somebody or say you're going to and then run away. And this is just difficult terrain for me now, right? I don't have to make a save if I enter it?
Correct.
Okay. So then she runs in here and she goes,
This one goes, that's what brigands do. They either rob you or run away.
and you should turn over a new leaf. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Tyr? I give him the
No.
option. Okay, well then. I'm sorry. I'm
know
going to
who
have
that
to bring it
is.
down.
Is that spelled T-E-A-R or?
It's T-Y-R! I bring my hammer down, or my axe down on him.
Roll damage.
It's that plus that plus 2.
You cleave his head off, killing him.
Nice.
That's what happens when you don't submit to the Lord and Savior.
That's exactly.
Back to Montrose.
He goes, this is what happens when you don't have a god looking over you. And she steps towards the other one. And that's it. Right? 30 feet? Okay, yeah. That's good.
This one's gonna try and make a strength save to get the hell away from you. He succeeds. Breaks out of the restraint. 25, 10, 15, 20 foot hop this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He starts running. Ah! He's crazy! This one, he continues to sleep restrained. He kind of turns around in the restraints of the brambles, gets a little more comfortable. Catelyn.
She is going to whack this homeboy with her staff.
Shillelagh. You have advantage.
With the shillelagh.
Super advantage because he's
shoot.
prone and unconscious. You automatically crit, killing him in his sleep.
Sorry.
You bring a sleeping man. This way, he's like, oh my god!
Well, my parents always told me to take advantage of every situation, and this looked like a good situation to take advantage of. They also like to fight things, so they yeah. She wipes some of the blood off her staff.
Abigail gives her a thumbs up.
She thumbs up back. She said, "Did I do good?
You did so good. That's awesome."
Okay, good. Okay." And that's me for right now.
All right. It's this one's turn. He's going to desperately try and make his strength save. He fails. It's like,
Abigail
like
stares at him.
Pulling against the brambles. This guy's dead. Lydia's turn. So you go 5, 10, 15. Up next to Oz. And then she's gonna see this one down the field and goes ding dong bing bong. He has to make a wisdom save. Oh, he succeeds. Unfortunate. And she's like, that's no fun. Kieran.
Oh boy. Kieran's been watching you guys basically just kill these randos. He is not accustomed to doing that. He's like, guys. Oops.
What? I thought we were fighting them.
They tried to rob us, Kieran.
Yeah, they didn't try to kill us. They tried to rob us. He moves up. God damn it.
Robbing is a sin.
So is killing people.
My parents told me that I should always stand up to bullies.
Defending people is not a sin.
Yeah, he looks sternly at the blue Haragon. He's like, "Hey, guy, surrender, and we might let you live."
Yeah, no problem. I surrender, dude. 100%.
Guys, he's given up. Do not kill him.
Abigail throws her hands up.
We need somebody that's familiar with these woods to help us navigate through here. Let's keep this guy with us.
Her staff back in its spot.
You let the
Abigail.
other two escape?
Kieran doesn't give a shit about those guys. We got one guy. He knows his way around. Probably that's what he's aiming for.
Cat drops concentration on Entangle.
Assuming he doesn't lie to us.
All right. We'll go through. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll go through the turn one more. Oz, you do anything to pursue anybody?
No. He's going to walk up and restrain this Haragon.
Okay, this is dropped. Go ahead and you can move up. Oh.
Whoop. He's going to use his rope.
He will not resist you, so he will remain in a restrained condition as you time up.
All right. He's restrained. He's your guys's. Not my responsibility.
This one, 20-foot leap. Keeps running. Abigail.
I put my axe away.
Okay. This one sees his buddy's been captured. He has a moment of should he help him? He's going to make a wisdom check here. Nope, bad idea. So he starts to run.
He
Oh
sees
my.
the death aura around the tiefling over there and like thinks better of it.
Yeah. Gosh, why did it close? I don't know what I clicked, but it took me to a different screen and I lost all my stuff, which is always fun.
Abigail looks at the blue guy and goes, "See, my sisters would never abandon me. This is what you get for loving the Lord."
To restart this.
He's so terrible.
All right, this
It's awful.
one, 20. And they're gonna look up from this situation. Spurgeon is a corpse. Catalin, you said you're standing down?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is given up. Hold on, I gotta check something. How far away would that guy have been? Too far. She just sighs and shrugs. Whatever you say, Kieran. And that'll be the end of combat. Good job, guys. You cleared your first encounter in Prismere.
Oh, that was so cool. I love that.
Little rabbits.
Cat tries to be
Just-
discreet, but she starts rifling through this little rabbit's
Oh my god.
pockets. It's
Loot that body.
told me
Loot that
to,
body.
my mom told me to always make sure I look at these.
Your mom
me
seems
see what
more
he's
and
got.
more like the devil every day.
No, we did these exercises where she would put stuff around the yard, and we had to go and loot them.
Uh-huh.
That's what you call
What?
it, looting.
What a
She called
weird
it- it was- she's like-
exercise. You know what we did for exercise? We benched each other. That was an exercise.
You bench.
Oh, that's weird too.
To bench your sister wife?
Well, sister wives are just weird in the first place.
No, we got each other's
My parents
back.
had one. My parents had one mate, and that was it.
I mean, I only have one mate. I don't sleep with them or eat them out or anything.
What's eating out? Do you?
Oh, it's when you go down on another woman and you just stick your face right in their cooch. Really gives
why
them
would you do
pleasure.
that?
Pleasure, honey, pleasure. This is all about, life is about pleasure.
This Harangon is just watching you rifle through his dead friends' stuff while talking about
Oh my god.
sticking your face in other women's cooches, and he looks like he's going to be sick.
This guy's into men.
As I was just trying to look up a silly little chart for what items these guys might have, you had that disgusting conversation. Pat yourself on the back.
You people disgust me.
Anyway, hey, roll a D100, Joey.
Oh, damn.
We'll see what this guy
I'm
has.
sorry. I gotta get myself together for a second.
Guys.
2.
Out of 100?
Wow.
Two.
You find 2 U rings linked together.
What's a U-ring?
What do you ring?
Oh my god. A U ring is like a wooden ring.
What does it do?
Oh, I thought you meant it was in the shape of like a letter U.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a ring.
Oh,
It's a pair of
Oh.
rings linked together.
No.
I gotcha.
Oh. Well, she holds them up to his friend. She's like, "What were these for?"
I don't know, you just found them.
Did he take these off somebody else?
Probably. And you also find a
We'll
club and a sling.
She takes the club and the sling. She puts them in her.
Abigail's really intrigued by this looting of an object that she's never seen before. Can she loot the one next to her?
Yeah, you savagely chopped his head off. You may as well run his pockets. Roll a D100.
While Abigail's doing that, Oz asks this guy. He's like, "How many of your friends did you come with? How many of you were there?"
Hold on 1 second. You find a notebook that
Ooh.
shows what's written on it only when held upside down.
Turns it upside down.
And a club and a sling. It's just a journal
Okay.
of just some random. It's not even. It's a journal of like a young person from Faerun.
Oh my
Like someone
god.
who lives in some random town.
She's like, this is personal, and digs a little hole and buries it.
As you ask him, Oz, he looks to you and goes, "What do you mean? It was 5 of us."
Just checking. Thank you. And he walks over to this one over here. He's just like, this one's been looted, so he's just kind of like kicks it, I guess.
This guy looks over to Kieran and goes, "All right, you seem to be sane. If I please help me."
Just, don't attack any of them, and you'll probably be okay. Yeah.
Probably.
Have you guys been doing this brigading long? You don't seem very good at it.
Well, we've been doing the brigading for quite a while. It's usually way more successful. Usually, there aren't people who can conjure vines, put people to sleep, and cut people's heads off. So usually, it's not like that. Usually, we just kind of go, "Ha ha," and we're this like kind of merry little band that sings a song, and it's kind of cute. And then we just take from them something innocuous, and then we leave.
I don't like stuff being taken from me. It's rude.
Stealing's bad.
But well, I mean, you kind of hold on. I have to pull this up here. It's just an innocuous thing. It's just a memory. It's just that's all we want. We're
I don't want my
collecting
memories taken. Why would you
Yeah.
take my memory? What are
Why
you
would
going
you
to do
take
with my
someone's
memory?
memories?
We're collecting them. We need them.
What
Sir, did you ask consent?
Well, clearly they didn't.
Well, we robbed people of them, so we asked them to hand them over, and then they gave them. So yeah.
That
Yes,
is the
technically.
devil's sin.
Back to my question. You worry about your sins later. Why? What are you doing with these memories?
I don't know. Agdon told us to get them.
Where can we find Agdon?
Agdon's probably like really far away now.
Was he with you?
Yeah. He was the really fast one.
Ah, so Agdon's a coward too.
No, he's the best dang brigand in all of Prismere.
Well, he did run away, so...
Yeah.
That wasn't Agdon, I lied. I was lying. That wasn't him. That was Jeff.
Where can we find
Listen.
Agdon?
Well, how tall is this guy?
He's still around like 4'2".
That's a big haircut. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's a pretty tall one. Some of them
he-
were shorter than him. He was kind of tallest, which is probably why he was the leader of the 5 that were there.
Oh, this guy was the leader?
Oh yeah, he's the one
Interesting.
who approached you.
Well, what's your name, pal?
My name
Yes, your name.
is... Looks around. Harry.
You lie.
Harry, you're lying. That's not your name. She kind of smacks her staff down onto the ground real quick.
Okay, it's Barry. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's not your name.
Lying
Make
is
an
a
insight-
sin.
Make an insight check.
Oz is also skeptical.
His name's Barry.
Oh,
It was a real bad lie to say it was Harry. It's almost the same name.
why did you say your name was Harry? I mean, why'd you lie in the first place?
Because that way, if you found more of us and you found Harry, you'd like, kill him and
This is-
think he was me, and then I'd
I
get
mean,
away.
I
You
don't.
guys really
have
hard
a
for a
lot of
second.
loyalty.
I wasn't raised just to kill people for no reason, but you did want to steal from me.
I watched you club a sleeping man to death. I don't know about that one.
Well,
You know, who's got you there?
My parents taught me to take advantage of every situation, and
Your
he was
parents
sleeping.
taught you to club like
Yes.
sleeping people.
Yeah,
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Barry, I'm trying to get through to
Yeah.
her about her
Thanks.
mom being the devil. It's okay. I'm working on
You
it.
chopped a guy's head off like right in front of me.
I'm really
You're-
good at
you're not a good
chopping.
person.
I never
You
said.
could have just knocked him out. You just killed him. You decapitated him.
Now listen, you were the ones who attacked us. So
Yeah, with a
how
jaunty
can we
song
have-
and a hop in our step. It's
Yeah, that's great. I love
what
a
we
good
do.
dance, just like anybody else. How do we get to your leader? Take me to your leader.
Oh, that's
well,
good, Cat. That's good.
you gotta head east.
Now, can you show us? Can you take us to him?
Yeah, sure. I can take you east.
Okay. But if you try any funny stuff, stomp.
Is he lying? Should we go west?
Stomp.
Are you threatening to stomp me to death? I mean, I'm already here. You got me restrained. What am I gonna do?
Take us
No,
away
I'm
from
just
your
saying,
leader?
Stomp. That's all.
Are you
Alright,
trying to
geez,
take us in the
calm down.
opposite way?
No.
You sure,
Kieran's just,
Mr. Harry
Kieran's
Barry?
just pinching his brow while this conversation is happening.
I'm not trying to take you in the opposite direction. You can make an insight check if you'd like.
I would. Ew.
Most believable guy you've ever met.
Guys, I think we should go east with him. He seems like a good guy.
Kieran, yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. He's not going to take you in the opposite direction.
He's just
All right,
like,
what do you-
we just need. Okay, where are we right now?
Yeah, I want to look around and see if we can get our bearings on our own as well.
He's asking Barry where we are right now.
As for you, Oz, you look around and you're kind of on the ground now. The mist's a little thicker here, like the mist and fog. And it's much of what you could see. You can't see too much farther beyond what you already spied when you were on top. It's actually worse vision down here.
Ew.
We really don't know a direction to go, so we kind of have to.
Yeah. And to your question, Kieran, he goes, "You're hither."
Oh.
Right, that makes sense.
When we should be thither.
Well, you don't want to go to thither or yon. Those places are terrible.
So where is your leader at? Like, where's your home base? Do you guys have a
He's
home
hither.
base? And how many of you are there?
Of us? The Herringon?
Yeah,
I mean, we have a large
Like
population of Herringon here and hither.
at your base is what I'm talking
But
about.
our base? I don't know. I'm not there.
When you came here from there, how many were present at the time?
5.
Fine. Listen, what I'm trying to ask is, do you have a big army that we're going to have to go against if we take you there?
An army? No.
No? Okay. What do you guys think? Should we go?
Yeah, let's
It's
head
more
out.
of a band.
What are we? Karen's just like, we need to. Where are we going again? Down here? We need to go somewhere.
Going to his leader.
Right,
Oh, here,
no.
look at. I mean, you don't.
There's
You're not
leader.
looking for. Yeah, you're. Yeah, what are you? What are you? Yeah, he's got. This guy brings. He stands up as he's restrained with his arms like behind his back. This guy's got a good point. What are you guys looking for? I could probably help with that. You don't need to go find Long Scarf.
Oh, we're looking for a coven.
Ooh, long scarf. Sounds like somebody we should go talk to be honest.
I mean, that's the leader of our brigade.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you tried to rob us. We should probably go talk to him and understand.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mess with him, man. he's real. He's a real tough customer.
that's fine. We just want to talk with him. You mentioned that you guys are stealing memories from
Yeah.
people. We're kind of here to recover things that were stolen from us, so
Oh well, we didn't take him.
yeah, he might know something. He's stealing memories for somebody.
Look. Have you a happy memory stolen from you?
If I did,
We don't-
would I know?
We don't. Yeah, we don't know. They were
Well,
stolen.
then you're
from
just
us.
you're slinging accusations here. So you don't even know.
Well, we were told that something was taken from us.
Oh, and if I told you that someone stole your hoof, would that be true? Just because I said
It's
it?
on my foot. I can see it.
Exactly. Yeah. So search your minds. Is your memory gone?
Yes. So many dark spots in my memory. Oz is like
There's
exceptionally.
something missing.
He's like, there's so many things missing. You don't have any idea. Take us to him now.
All right. We'll go east. Let's go.
Wait, didn't we see? Didn't you see a balloon cat?
I did. Yeah, it was in that direction too. I think, right?
Yep. Come on, guys. Starts walking.
They don't go too
These
far.
days.
He is tied up still. He shouldn't be able to walk too
Oh, that's
fast.
true.
Right. So you guys are
Oh
gonna
wait,
follow him?
actually, before that, Kieran's like, how far away is this?
Boo. From here? Let me look at the map. 1 second.
Kieran's thinking we should set up for the night. It's been a literal whole day we spent at the
It's
Tarney.
probably a good 15 miles, I'd say.
Oof, yeah.
Or maybe
about
like
we-
12-ish.
How long is it gonna take us to get there?
I mean, depends. Swamps aren't exactly the safest place in the universe. Or in Prismere, I should say.
Oh, guys, I think we should camp out and hit the road in the morning.
You guys want to camp?
You don't gotta tell me
I think
twice.
that sounds like a good idea. I'm
Alright,
tired.
I know a good camping spot.
He squints at him. You do.
Yeah. It's a little ways to the west, though.
How little? He pinches his eyebrow.
Like half hour, maybe an hour.
And what's at this campsite?
It's like a little cave. It's nice hidden away little place.
And what's in that cave?
A circle of stones, probably with ash. Maybe some sleeping bags still.
You're being really helpful.
Yeah,
He does want
I
to
don't want
live.
to die.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
he-
want to
he-
die.
You guys, you killed a lot of people. At least 2.
At least 2.
Definitely 2. There's only 2 bodies.
Yeah, there could have only been 2.
Definitely
Yeah,
only
That
2.
died.
I can count. So you want to go west?
East.
Oz does not want to go west. He wants to go find his memories.
Well, there's a campsite to the west.
Begrudgingly, like, fine if everybody else is going.
Fine.
I mean, we did just tabletop. We did just spend an entire day
we
in
did,
the
yeah.
hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come this way.
Oh
Oz
my.
is in one of those like manic, tired episodes where he just doesn't care. There's an objective and he just wants to solve it, but he's seceding to the reason of others, I guess.
You guys start heading west, and eventually you hit the cave. Well, about 40 minutes later, that much is described. It is a just small little cave, kind of situated in the swamp, like a small little rock feature in the swampy waters. And yeah, you go inside, and you see a little campfire, like a little circle of stones. Looks like there's a couple of bedrolls in here still. And he goes, yeah, there you go.
Well, guys, I'm used to keeping watch. I can take watch if you guys want to rest.
Oz also
You
lost
sleep for a
his
little bit, and
watch.
I'll sleep after you.
We all watch.
Not Kieran.
No one
He
sleeps.
gets not Kieran. He gets his full beauty sleep.
Do they have one of the little masks?
Yeah.
Puts over his eyes.
Probably.
He has eye mask.
It's Toast's
Cat will lay
characters.
down for a nap, and she just says to Abigail, "You wake me up when it's my."
Kieran also has a vial of perfume, and he sprays where he's going to be sleeping first.
Oh my god. Where did we pick this guy up at?
So, like,
don't know.
the most reasonable guy, but also the most vain.
What is that? What is that? What does it smell? I mean, it's not bad smell.
It's what I like to wake up to in the morning.
Just saying, there's nothing
Lavender-
better than the
lavender
smell
and
of
lilac.
nature.
Lavender and lilac. Where did you get it?
Somebody has
My mama got it for me for my birthday.
Oh
Your
my.
mama.
I ask again, where did we find this guy at?
I might need to ask my mama.
At the same time, Kieran's like, God, where did I find these people from?
As you,
All right. Well, now that
as
it
you-
smells so nice, I'm gonna take a nappy now.
All right, what's the watch order?
Me first.
Then me.
Oz can't sleep, so he's just watching with Abigail.
Okay. So first is going to be Abigail and Oz, and then it's going to be Catalin. So I guess third watch will be Lydia.
Okay.
She'll watch us all die first. Maybe she'll be awesome.
All right. Because I
You just
assume
make sure that rabbit doesn't go anywhere.
All right. First watch, I get perception checks from Oz and Abigail. All right. Yeah, as you guys watch, you see the Harangon Barry is just kind of kicking his feet. He's like, but relatively uneventful other than that.
I go and I wake up Cat very nicely, like I promised her.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to take watch, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Do you want to go back to sleep? Like I can get Lydia.
I mean, no, I do. I do, but I don't. I'm fine. I'm awake now.
Okay.
Okay, go to sleep.
She lays down.
She goes and stands. She goes stands at the opening. And we'll do a perception check.
Oz, are you also finally going to get some rest?
He's very like troubled and like trying to ponder what was going on with what happened in combat earlier. So no, he's getting as much rest as like a crazy person who can't possibly sleep gets.
I'll say I'll allow you to get a full long rest, but you won't be able to make like perception checks or anything.
Okay.
If you want to get the benefits of a long rest. But if you want to stay active and take a point of exhaustion into the next day, I'll say you get only a short rest and you can heal from hit dice.
We'll go that route because that's more of what I was imagining with this RP.
All right. So go ahead and you can roll your hit dice for short resting, and we'll say you stay up, and you'll take a point of exhaustion through the evening. Callan with an 11. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, pretty uneventful. You see Oz is kind of standing up and keeping watch with you. You should have 1 hit dice, right? I think you have like 3. If you want to heal up more.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I use it. Okay, so I've never understood this with short rest. I hit all 3 boxes. I hit, and then I clicked roll hit dice, and it rolled 1 hit dice. So I don't know. I'm just gonna roll 2 ones.
Yeah, roll two more d8 plus 6.
So 3, 9.
Yeah, so another 9 hit points.
There we go.
Callan, yeah, pretty uneventful. You see the Harrigan's like, oh, man, crazy day today.
Yeah, you should go to sleep.
I got to bed earlier today, so I'm fine.
Right, but I'm watching you.
I know.
Do you have any family at all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Brothers, sisters, a wife, a boyfriend, a husband?
Probably brothers and sisters. Came from quite a few. I don't know if they're alive anymore or not.
What's their names?
I think one of them was like Larry. Then there was Terry, I think.
So your parents had a theme, huh? They just pretty much took the letter and added A-R-R-Y.
Then there was Ganondorf.
Ganondorf? That's a terrible name.
And then there was Link, was one of them, I think. And then Sonic.
Interesting. Sonic?
He was really fast.
I bet he was pretty. Was he a hedgehog?
No, he's a Harrigan, like me.
But do he have like a spiky back hair?
No.
No. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's crazy.
He kind of had like brown fur.
So how did you get into this life?
Well, we kind of yikes, that's a question and a half.
I know.
Kind of just fell into it, we ended up like trapped here, kinda.
So you're not from here?
Oh, not originally. I'm from a different part of the Feywild, but you kind of ended up trapped here. That Long Scarf was recruiting Harrigan to join his merry band, and one thing led to another. He sent us out to go like get happy memories from people to put them in a gourd and bring them back to him for whatever reason.
What?
And he was always like, oh, no, you got to make sure she gets her gut. She gets her cut. You got to make sure. Don't skim from the top, guy. She's always got to get her cut or we'll be in trouble.
Who's she?
What was her name? I think's really,
I don't know.
really
That's
hard.
why I asked you.
Her name was Bavlorna.
Have you ever seen her before?
No. I was told that it would be terrible if we saw her because if she left her home, that means she's really pissed off.
Okay. What do you know about her?
She rules hither.
Rules hither. Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Crazy,
So
right?
is she the one? Is she the one collecting all these memories?
I don't know, maybe.
What do you think she wants to do with them?
I don't know. Enjoy them.
Enjoy them? How does one enjoy other people's memories?
I mean,
What do they look like when you take them?
I don't know. It's like a little light that comes out of you, and then it goes in the gourd.
Hmm.
I imagine if
Interesting.
you
Do you
drink
use
from it, you would get all their memories.
How does one take a memory from someone else?
With a gourd,
With the gourd? So
yeah.
interesting. Okay. So does Long Scarf always have the gourd with him, or does he have it like? Does he keep it in a secret place? In like
I don't know.
you don't know?
That one guy who ran away, he had the gourd.
He had the gourd. Okay. Well, what was his name?
Oh shit!
His name was Oh Shit. Okay.
I'm trying to remember.
Eddie Gordo.
Sklort? Was his name Sklort?
It sounds like something that comes out of people.
Or maybe it was a splorch. I don't know.
Same answer.
Something like that.
Sounds like something
Just
that comes out.
Anyway.
Interesting. How long has this been going on for?
Oh, geez. You're asking a lot of history questions, lady.
I know. I really like learning things, like a lot. My mom sometimes told me she was like, really, Kat, I'm trying to be really nice, but will you just shut up? And I would be like, why do you say such mean things to me, Mama? And she's like, you've just been talking for like 3 hours straight.
Shut up, you little shit.
Nonstop.
She's the devil.
Yeah. My mama's not the devil.
My
But
mom
yeah,
always
she
said.
sometimes. Anyway, back to my question. How long have you been doing this for?
Oh, well, since we got here, I don't know,
How long
years
ago
ago.
was that? Years.
It was Zablina was in charge when we got here, and she was a real
Sabrina?
stickler.
What happened to
Yeah.
her?
No.
You don't know? Did she like die or something, or did someone take over?
I mean, all I know is that in Hither, what's her face?
Bad Lorna. That's what you said.
Yeah,
Bad Lorna.
that's right. That's the name I said.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's her name. Totally. Yeah, she took over, and Zablina's been gone. We don't know why, because Agden, way back in the day, like when we first got here to Prismere, we were here to do our whole thing because we were stuck here, so we went to rob someone, and Zablina found out, and apparently one of the main rules of Prismere was you're not supposed to steal from people.
So you're like violating rules.
Well, I mean, Zablina's gone. She's gone, so who cares? But what happened is Agden, like, he got turned into a tree, I think? Or into a tree. He got put into a tree. His scarf, his scarf was pinned to a tree, and he couldn't get away. But then, the lady, Val Hornon, she came by and was like, hey, that sucks. Do you want to not be pinned to a tree, punished by Zablina for stealing? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, great. Well, just give me a cut, and we're Gucci, And we're like, and he was like, great. And she got him down from the tree. That's what he told us, anyway.
What's Gucci?
It's
like
good.
all good.
All good. Okay.
Bueno.
I just bueno. I know that bueno. My parents they taught me Spanglish. Spring Common, yeah.
That's you're from the Feywild, right? Aren't
that.
you? You're a centaur.
Yeah, you noticed?
You noticed.
Must have been that fat bottom.
Must have been that double rib cage.
Bottom. Yeah, it's that extra rib cage. Do you know what Bavlorna looks like? Like, are there any stories about what she looks like or anything?
Nah, yeah, I got no clue.
Any extra information I could get about Bavlorna, how to get to her? I would
Oh,
love to meet her.
you don't want to meet her. The
I
last time
do.
I heard that someone from outside of Prismere met her, she tore their heart out of their chest and ate it.
Well, maybe they should have worn a chest guard.
Awesome. Make a perception check for me with disadvantage because you're like in the corner being manic. One more roll.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. This conversation continues, and it starts to go in circles for you, Cadillac. You realize that he doesn't really have much more information, and sometimes he's repeating other information that contradicts information he's told you.
Okay. She's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a page out of my mom's book, okay? Right now.
All right.
You ready for it? Maybe you should just shut up now.
What,
Oh,
man.
oh my god. Your mom's the devil.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna watch this outside now. The frogs are talking, okay? This is the best time of night to talk to the frogs.
Okay.
So shh. Shh.
All right. At the end of your watch, are you gonna wake up Lydia?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you wake up Lydia. And she goes, all right. He's still alive. That's silly.
Oh no.
You know, don't kill him. We actually do need him.
I don't kill people.
No, but you don't always, you just wait until the last minute, it seems. But I like you a lot.
Hey, I like you. You're great.
I feel like you don't pretend to be anything other than who you are.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to sleep now.
Okay. Good night.
Okay. Night.
Lydia is going to make her perception check here. All right. And roll that thing.
Some heckin' perception.
She sees everything.
Oz, you watch as during this last watch, Lydia's just watching you in the corner with a you see like a little break in the cloth. You could imagine she's smiling at you. And then she looks over to the Herringon. She walks up to him. And she goes, hey. He goes, yeah? I see you've untied your bonds. Do you want me to kill you? He goes,
Oh my god.
And he looks at her, and she's gonna make an intimidation check.
Oh my god.
Because Oz is in the corner cackling maniacally. I will give her advantage. And he goes, all right, well, I'm just gonna tie these back on you.
Oz gives her the help by like staring him down maniacally.
Yeah. She goes to tie him up, and she just takes out a blade and slashes across his face, dealing 3 points of damage to him. As she cuts his face, and he, and she goes, all right, just remember that for next time, all right? And she ties it back up. just so you know, Joey, while he was talking to you that entire time, he was getting out of his bonds.
When you said that, I was like, he was probably trying to get out of his bonds the whole time.
Yeah. But then the rest of you guys awaken. You see the Herringon very quiet, looking down at the ground. You see a slash across his face. And Lydia's just sitting there peacefully, and Oz is in the corner.
Yeah, Oz slowly gets.
You guys all get a long rest, by the way.
Yay.
He looks over at Lydia. I slipped and hit a rock. Silly me.
Oz is like,
He
"Ha,
goes,
a rock. Yeah, that was it."
I was trying to stretch my legs a little, and I tripped.
Kieran tidies up, takes off his nightcap and eye mask, and he's like, "Ah, wonderful. I love a good night's rest. Oh, you should get that looked at. She's a cleric."
He's fine.
He's fine. He doesn't need to be healed yet.
Too bad your friends' heads were cut off. I might have been able to help them. He looks down. All right. I guess we're going east now, huh?
Yes, take us.
And he'll lead you guys out of the cave and start heading eastward.
Oz is keeping an eye on his bindings.
Yeah, they're real tight, like uncomfortably to the point that they're probably hurting him.
Oz
Oh,
just
wow.
smiles and watches him go.
Yeah, you just hear him going, Barry. And I'll take you guys to the world map here.
First
Or at
world
least
map.
The zone map, I should
First
say.
zone map. Well, I guess the carnival was a zone, but still. Woo, that's some fog.
Obscured by fog in many directions.
We're in the Mushroom Kingdom.
You guys would be
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
over here. I'm just gonna set you.
Do we see what we see?
Yeah, you get. This is kind of the extent of your vision from the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
We see what we see.
So this tower thing here is very interesting.
Obscured, but you could see it when you were up there.
Like a shadow of a tower.
Okay.
I like the Harangon in the bottom right.
Yeah. There's a little Harangon down there.
Cool dude.
And
Cool
you got some keys up here, and you got hither.
Kat looks at him and she's like, "How'd you get that scratch on your face?"
I was stretching and I tripped and cut my face on a rock. It's crazy.
I don't believe you.
My legs were getting. You can make an insight check if you'd like.
Yep, I just did.
Oh yeah, he's lying. And
You're
every time he
lying.
says that he tripped, he glances over at Lydia.
Kat stomps her staff to the ground again. She's like, Did you try to escape?"
Tell the truth. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a brigand. What? Am I supposed to not try to escape? That would be.
No, but you know what?
I mean,
My
he's pretty
mama-
dishonest, guys. Like, we should see
My
what-
mama had the best recipe for rabbit stew, so let's go on our way.
Do you know your mom was the devil?
My mama was not the devil. She was not. She's a very wise woman.
Oz press X to doubt.
Press X to death. So you guys start heading eastward. All right. As you guys head eastward, someone roll a d8 for me.
Gotcha.
A 2. All right. Gonna grab you guys and take you to another map.
Hell yeah.
No. You guys approach from the west.
I wonder if they're edible.
They're not the fun kind.
As you guys, give me 1 second. I gotta pull this up here.
What is that thing in the middle?
You guys head in this direction, and you see what appears to be some sort of well.
Let's drink out of the well. Drink out of the well. It's not gonna hurt anybody.
Guys, Abigail, stop. Look at that well. There's green smoke coming out of the well.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink that water.
Are you sure you want to drink that?
Don't drink that water. Mm-mm.
And as you're sitting there, you watch as suddenly the well starts to bubble, and a gout, like a geyser stream, shoots into the air. And then it just shoots far up in the air, and then water begins to just like flop all over around in the area.
Can I look inside the well?
Make a nature check. Yeah, Abigail, looks great. Catalan. Looks fairly normal. It's kind of like swampy water, but it's kind of what you'd expect to see in like a swamp, water-wise.
So the water just shot up.
Yeah, it's straight up. Like, it's a big geyser. Water got everywhere. Some of it probably got on you, but didn't like burn you or anything.
Barry, what is this place?
Oh, this? He looks to you. This is an well.
Oh, a well? What is that?
An well. Like, oh well, I guess water's coming out of it.
How often does the water come out?
Whenever it feels like. Eventually, the water level in the area will probably rise, and then when the well doesn't feel like it, it lowers.
Yeah, we should probably just leave it alone.
When you say the
Sometimes
water level rise, is it just in the well, or is it on the ground below us?
All over hither.
All over there. How often does that happen?
Randomly.
Randomly.
Not
So do you have
consistently.
to get to like higher ground when it happens?
Definitely makes it harder to get around.
Gotcha. Okay.
Usually people go around in like little skiff boats, things like that, if the water gets high.
Where do we get one of these boats?
Well, probably find some, around. They're kind of all over the place, because then when the water goes down, people just kind of leave them.
Okay.
Abigail wants to go up there and look inside of the well.
What's your passive perception, Abigail?
11.
11. Roll a 4d100 for me.
Abigail Hoosier.
15, 33, 40, and 98. You see what appears to be kind of stuck in the side of the well. It looks like a large piece of iron, almost in the shape of a fingernail. Then you see what appears to be like a really like a cupcake wrapper floating in the water. And then you see a candle, a wax candle, that's just kind of like floating there as well. And the 98 it appears to be a little dream catcher.
Just right on top where I could reach.
Yeah, they're on the surface of the well. The little toenail's like embedded in the side near the top.
Abigail reaches in and grabs them and is like, guys, look at this cool stuff. Someone just threw all this junk in here. That's not very nice. That's littering.
I was just like, put that back. Put it back.
Well, don't touch it.
Put it back.
But it's littering and it should be
Well-
cleaned up.
Tyr commands you to put it back.
As you grab the 3 items, these little balls of light appear.
Awesome. This is why we put
And
it back.
this light says, "Dirty thief! Put it back!
Wait, I'm not a thief.
Put it back!
You
You're
took it.
stealing!"
You literally took it from the well.
I'm sorry, I thought it was garbage.
Maybe they
Garbage?
collected it.
Are you putting it back?
Yeah, throw it back in.
Quit being so rude, find some manners, and stop stealing. If Sublina was here, she would have smoked you, and it disappears.
Guys, I'm really confused right now.
Wait, come back. Cat yells into the wall. Wait, I want to talk about Sabrina.
Abigail pulls the candle back out to get it to come back for Cat and says, I got you, Cat.
No, that's not the way to do this.
As you pull out the candle, this one appears. And one moment, please. It's going to attack you.
Oh, Abigail.
I'm so sorry. I was
This
doing
is
it
not
for
the
you,
way I
Cat.
wanted to
You
go
said
back.
you wanted to talk to them.
There are different ways to talk to people. Negotiation.
I'm so sorry. I just thought this would be the easiest way to do it.
It's going to attempt to. It's going to try and shock you.
Bzz.
Ouch!
18.
What was that?
Oh my god.
All right. You are going to take 9 points of lightning damage. It says, "Put it back, thief.
Wait, I had a question.
This is your last warning.
Wait.
Go away.
Wait,
Put
I
it
just got a
back or
question.
suffer the consequences."
She's gonna put it back. I just have a question for you, and she was trying to get your attention, but she did it the wrong way. But I just have a question for you.
It shocks her again. It's like she's a little out. Put
She's
it back
putting it back.
immediately.
She's putting it back.
Stop there.
Abigail, put it back.
I throw it back in immediately.
Well, put it back, damn it. No.
Now
Unless you're
over
like,
the
Beaver,
well.
don't go yet. Don't go yet. Please don't go. Please, I just want to know what happened to Sabrina.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. Where's it? Oh shit! It's already at 0.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh! All my buttons are freaking out of me.
Roll good. You could roll good twice. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can roll
Which
bad
button
twice.
is-
You surely can
Which
roll two.
button? Which button is it again to do disadvantage? I knew advantage,
Control
but
click.
While that's happening, Oz is doing something weird over here in the corner. Don't mind him.
that does not sound good.
Yeah, he's peeing.
What is it?
So 16. I think. Maybe one day it'll
does
pop
it-
up.
I see it. It just looks towards you. It kind of like floats near you and goes, "Listen. I'll answer one question and it's off with you.
Oh, thank you, good sir.
Shut up, you."
Shh. Just let me ask, okay? Let me ask. I just
Okay.
wanted to know what happened to Sabrina.
I would bloody well like to know as well. She's been gone for ages.
Did she just disappear? Was she killed?
It just goes, "I don't know. I'm bound to this well. I've been here a long time."
How did you get bound to the well?
Well, our spirits are here because of our trinkets. The ones
Your
you
trinkets?
so rudely tried to steal.
Oh, so she's trying to steal your spirit.
I wasn't trying to steal them. I was trying to clean it.
Well, you You just stole their spirit. How do we free your spirit without stealing it?
No, it can't be done, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
It's fine. It's fine being spirit here, just as long as people aren't stealing things.
We didn't mean to. It was not intentional. We just saw this dirty water, and Abigail thought, hey, this is dirty. We should clean it. The water shouldn't be dirty. We didn't realize that this was your well that had contained your spirits in it. We did not intend to disrupt that. And Abigail apologizes profusely, right, Abigail?
This one appears as you say that. He goes, "Excuse me, it was a very prized possession from the defeat of a powerful giant, so don't be a dick."
I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying to clean it up.
I mean, it's a giant toenail. Like,
Yes.
that's like, yeah, that's right up there with feet snow. Well, thank you. No more. We greatly apologize for disrupting your well, and my friend here will not take any more stuff out of it.
And well, the wisps of the well will know her name, Abigail, and if she does ever again, our wrath will be
Are there more?
formidable.
Are there more wells? Are you the only well round,
It
or?
disappears.
Bye. It was so nice talking to you. Yeah, she just comes over and pats her gently on the shoulder. Yeah. My
Kieran
mama
nudges-
told me sometimes it's just a good time. Sometimes it's just good to be quiet.
Kieran nudges Barry, and he's like, "Is there a lot of this weird shit around here?"
Weird. Of course there's wisp and wells. Where do you come from?
Not Wisp in the Well area.
I mean, as long as I've been here, there's been wisps and wells.
So
There's a well
does
wisp. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Yeah? Yeah? He nudges you with his shoulder. Wello wisp?
That's a bad joke. Anyway, Oz, what are you doing?
Are you squatting to take a poop?
Are you pooping?
He's
Oz,
muttering. He's crouched over something. It's obvious.
Yeah. He's like, I'm taking a shit. Leave me alone.
Oh, you should find a bathroom for that.
It's a swamp. You can shit wherever.
Mind your business. That's why he's crouched.
Alright, well, anyway. Yep. When you're done taking a shit, we should probably get moving. Hey, am I the only one who knows this guy doesn't have a shadow?
No, we all know. We know.
Would you like to banish your shadow?
He steps back. No.
It's so aggressively popped up there too. You're like,
Yeah, I love it. Like intense.
As Oz came up next to Kieran to ask the Heron God to banish his shadow, did he smell like shit?
Make a perception check. No, he smelled okay. He smelled fine.
You didn't smell any shit, did you?
His shit don't stink.
Literally.
I smell nothing. And then Kieran takes out his perfume and spritzes him real quick. Like, there you go. You should always
Alright.
carry a bottle of perfume for after you do your business.
Thank you, sir. It smells
don't
great.
they call that like poopery?
Yeah, no, it's just perfume.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yep, your hostage will lead the way. Let's go.
No. Don't think of yourself as a hostage. Think of yourself as a
Prisoner of war.
no.
POW,
An
right?
involuntary adventurer.
Guide.
An unwilling friend. An unwilling
unwilling-
friend.
Are you talking about slaves?
All right. Slave, got it.
This isn't Pal World. This is
Yeah, I heard there's a real evil lady who lives on a mountain in that place.
oh god.
Anyway,
There are no guns here.
all right, you guys continue east. All right. For the travel eastward, let me take you back to that page here.
Oh boy, oh
where's
boy,
my
oh boy,
hidden-
oh boy.
I'll go ahead and remove some of the fog of war here as you guys come closer to a tower. There we go.
The
They're
bramble.
shifting.
This is this was the cleanest way I could think of revealing the map to you guys. So
Yeah.
you didn't see everything when you came in.
No, that's
So I
amazing.
mean-
That's
Made a
cool.
little fog of war thing. But you guys
Which one were we
continue-
just at?
You were over here
Okay.
on the bridges, and I'll actually reveal to you because you'll learn from Barry as you travel that was something called the Queen's Way.
It has clearly been destroyed.
Aren't we supposed to be in Prismere?
Do you ask that while you guys are traveling?
Cat does.
Yeah, this is Prismere. Hither's part of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kingdom.
Well, when Zablina was here, from what I remember, I think it was all just Prismere. But now it's Thither, and Yon.
Gotcha.
Who's in charge of the other areas?
I don't know. Never been there.
Okay.
Just gotta do what boss tells me to do.
Oz speaks up and he asks if he ever heard of anybody named Scabatha.
Let me do a check for him. We'll just call this a history check. Oh. Yeah, I've heard that name.
So, where'd you hear it, or what did you hear about it?
Now that you mention it, well, let me pull out my info. Yeah, her name's I think it's Scabatha Nightshade is her name. I know that she rules one of the places.
You don't remember which one?
Thither.
Thither. So we have Valvorna of Hither. We got Scabatha of Thither.
He thinks really hard. And then there's third one in Yon. I don't remember who that is.
I must find this Scabatha.
Ooh. Alright. She's a weirdo, from what I hear.
Look in front of you, friend. What do you see?
Tiefling?
You don't look very deeply. For I am also a weirdo.
I mean, you were like the least threatening person. You just stood there, and then everyone else killed people, except for that lady, points at Lydia, but she's scary. And that guy. Or he nods to Lydia, and nods over to Kieran.
Oz just goes, he's like, sure did, buddy. That's all that happened. And then he taps his head and like just paces forward.
We're all a little crazy here.
Oh
You
no, that's an
guys-
evil laugh.
As you guys head further east, you see a crumbling stone tower that rises out of the swamp, leaning to such an angle it threatens to keel over. Black brambles surround the base of the tower and cling to its lower half. And you see hanging from crenellations on the tower side, there's a large woven basket at the end of a tangle of ropes and tattered fabric. The basket dangles 30 feet above the surface of the swamp. I'm going to take you guys to another map.
Give me the map.
Yes.
On
There's
the map.
so
On
many
the
maps
map.
to do.
Oh,
Oh, where'd the hammer on that? There it is.
Whoa.
whoa.
Some
That's really
X-rays
pretty.
over there.
Yeah, and you see this, and this is where the cage is, and you hear from the cage, "Oh, hello there!"
Hi.
Kieran steps forward and he's like, "Oh,
Cat waves.
As
Hi.
you- I'm in a bit of a bind, as you can observe. I, Sir Tavalar, as one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants, asked that you freed me. You see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from the vile Balvorna blight straw when our balloon was set upon by an ill wind and sent plummeting to its current location. My
Oh,
pilot,
you were in the
Wigglewog,
You
did not
were in the
survive,
balloon I saw.
unfortunately. Ah,
Oh
yes.
no.
I've been trapped up here for a little bit now. If you could help me, I need to tell my queen of the fall of Prismia. It's a dire import.
Who's your
wait, is he in a
queen?
cage or is he up top somewhere?"
You see, he's like in a little cage.
Oh,
How did you get in the cage?
Who's your queen?
He looks to you. I'm a servant of the Summer Queen of the Sealy Court.
But how did you end up in this cage?
Well, I was inside of the cage, attached to the balloon because of the air, so
Oh.
it didn't throw me away. And unfortunately, when the balloon crashed, I got snagged onto this tower.
It's like the basket, I thought. Oh, I thought it was a basket, not a cage.
Yes, it was the basket, sort
But
of.
now it's a cage.
Now it's a cage, you see.
Gotcha. It is all coming together. I got you now. How do we get you out of here? Should we just hit it with my stick?
Kieran looks for like a latch or a hinge or something.
He is in a cage, and he's trying to explain that the cage was attached to the balloon so that he didn't go flying off the balloon, and he could just ride with the balloon.
Gotcha.
And he goes, "Oh, you can go ahead and make an investigation check."
What does this guy look like?
He's a little fey dragon with a little mustache.
Hmm.
Oh
he's
my
wearing
God.
He's wearing these. Actually, I have a bigger picture of him. Hold on. Can I pull
What
him
a
up?
great
Oh
character.
my god, I love him. Can you come home with me?
Oh, I could display his full image there in the VTT.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my god, I love him to pieces.
Oh my God.
As you are looking at the cage,
Abigail cast friends.
No, Princess, they get mad at you after her.
Abigail doesn't have spells.
No, not how this works.
okay, sorry, I mixed it up. He was rescued and in a cage when he was being flown
So-
away in the balloon. So someone rescued him. He says it was a bullywug, a fine chap named Wigglewog. He stole me from Balvorna, and unfortunately, balloon was shot down, and I landed here. But you do see on this cage, it appears that it does have some sort of lock on it.
Where's Wigglewog?
Died in the crash, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's so sad.
He fell out of the balloon as we were crashing.
Oh, so you don't know if he's dead. He could just be mangled.
Sad.
He was a bullywug. They usually die very quickly.
Oh.
Kieran looks through like some of the scrap around here to see if there's like a little metal thing he can use to try and pick the lock.
Okay.
Oz wants to hit the lock.
You can make a melee attack roll if you'd like. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Catelyn, you, with your passive perception, see Barry's trying to free himself from his bonds again.
Hey, Barry.
What? Lydia looks back.
She tightens the buttons. She's like, Lydia,
Yeah.
can you watch him? I
Oh,
know
with
you
pleasure.
are good at watching people. Like, Barry, you are, as my mom used to say, you are getting on my last nerve.
He looks really nervous.
I, really last nerve. And Lydia's just going to watch you, okay? She tightens the bonds real tight. Like, probably a little extra too tight.
Alright. So longsword hits. You were doing investigation for something to pick the locks. Kieran?
Yes.
You find some shards of metal that look like they could probably function to some degree as lockpicks. As Oz slams the cage with a sword, it is repelled by the cage. He goes, "Oh, be very careful. Try not to make too much noise, you see."
Well, wait, what? Why not? Why can't we make noise?
Well, you see, and from the trees, these giant snakes begin to slither out. He goes, "Because of those!" And we're going to roll initiative here, Leslie. The turn order.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Snakes.
The slither.
I love snakes.
Kieran, before anything starts and he sees shit popping out, he looks at Oz. He's like, "You must approach life with a bit more finesse."
My friend, what's finesse?
Not summoning snakes.
Something-
That's finesse.
Oh, I didn't summon snakes. I only banish demons.
Well,
Go
your
ahead and
attempt,
select your guys'
your attempt to banish this lock summoned snakes.
Well, maybe it was your quiet investigation that summoned the snakes then, friend.
Yes, it was the quiet, especially the quiet part.
So she can record them for her memories.
I like
All right,
my memories.
Or her memories?
Yep.
Her memories.
Memories.
Oh, I actually need to add him to the initiative.
I put them right into my boobies.
Sir Televark also crit his initiative. Not that he can do too much in the cage. He's going to attempt to polymorph this giant constrictor.
That's dope.
It's a DC 13.
One day.
I believe.
Oh my god.
He gets one a day.
Oh.
Per day.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Polymorph, I believe, is a wisdom save from the constrictor. Wisdom. Oh shit! He tries to polymorph the snake, who rolls a natural 19, and he goes, "Well, shit. I'm sorry, but I did my best."
Well, shit.
It's Kieran's turn. But you saw its like form start to contort as if it was going to be ensorcelled by a spell, but then it breaks out of it.
Oh. The what am I gonna do? Well, Kieran, he looks at the one to the south over here, the red one. He's like, snakes. Why has it always got to be snakes? And he'll use a charge of Bardic to use unsettling words on that snake. And then he will cast Phantasmal Force at it.
Which one?
Phantasmal Force.
At which snake? I'm sorry.
The red one.
Okay.
And what he's going to try and craft is an illusion of a giant fucking mongoose.
His intelligence is great. 8. How does it break out of this? 30%.
He has to investigate it and pass another DC 14 intelligence check to realize it's not real.
That's never gonna happen. It's just fucking snake.
Yeah, it's Kieran doesn't want to get hit, so he's gonna try and keep this thing occupied. It's like, oh no, don't touch me. But
That's crazy. Usually stuff like that has like an intelligence level that it can't affect. But I guess this can affect this thing. Because this creature has an intelligence of 1.
Oh.
Oh.
That's nice for me. But yeah, what I want to try and craft is just like a 10-foot tall mongoose. It looks like it's going to eat this snake.
Cool. All right. Barry's turn. Barry stands there. Catelyn, your turn.
Do not move, Barry. She's just pissed at him now. She's like, I'm very mad at you, and she turns into a bear.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, and then she is going to bite, and then claw at it.
11 and 19. 11 misses. The 19 hits.
Okay. That was the claws that hit.
Yes.
Right, and that's her damage.
Intelligence. Alrighty. 16 points. Nice. I'm trying to figure out how to resolve this. I guess it takes a d6 damage, so go ahead and roll the psychic damage. Well,
it would take it on my turn.
I'm going to give it one opportunity because it's trying to size this giant mongoose up. I'm going to give it one opportunity to make a investigation. It'll still be an intelligence check, which is terrible at. But I figure it would at least try and figure out where this thing came from and if it should attack it or get away. So I'm going to give it an investigation check, and it's going to commit to whatever the result is. Yeah, it's got no fucking clue. So yeah, it lashes out at a mongoose that doesn't exist. Actually, if it thinks it's a mongoose, it's probably going to flee. If it's large, it's a 10-foot cube, right? So
it's a 10-foot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to try and kill it.
It's a little bit smaller than the snake.
So yeah, it's going to try and wrap around it. It can't hit an illusion, and it's not sure why it can't wrap around it. That's the end of its turn. Oz, it's your turn.
Alrighty. He's like, finally, some more meat. And, oh yeah, we're gonna go right up to that guy. And we're going to swing. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Would like to roll higher, please.
That hits.
I would like it to hit more.
It takes 7 points of damage.
Yeah, he's just a snake. Can't really interact too much with it, so he's just gonna swing. That's it.
All right, you stab it. Lydia's turn. She sees what's going on, but she's just gonna move right behind Barry.
She has been delegated with watching Barry.
She is prison guard.
Our personal security.
She is going to see Catalan fighting that one snake and use. Oh, how far away is it? Where was she before? She was here. And before she circles back, she'll move 10 feet up here, and she is going to reach out and mark this thing with this ability, her channel divinity, and then move back behind Barry. So until the end of her next turn, the next time you or your ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature's vulnerability to all that attack's damage.
Very good. Very good.
Nice.
Good job, Lydia.
As you see, like, these scars and strange black marks starting to appear on it.
Grave clerics are so cool.
Yeah, they're great. This snake is going to skedoodle around the bear a little bit. And try and nab this bear. 20 to hit.
Good doodle.
Oh, that'll hit.
Let's get slither.
For sure.
Yeah, you take 19 bludgeoning damage. And it has grappled you.
All right. You said 19?
Yes.
Okie doke.
You keep track of bear health.
Yep, I got it.
Alrighty, Gail, you're up.
Okay, so it just grappled her. So I am gonna be like, "Oh no, you didn't. Bless your heart. You're fucking with the wrong. Or you're messing with the wrong druid, little one."
Gasps as Abigail curses.
I didn't curse. I gotta get better at that.
Why would you curse? It's so rude.
I didn't curse. I would never. Would never.
Uncouth behavior does not become you.
Would never.
Yeah. Uncouth behavior. That hits.
Alright, that plus this.
It takes 28 points, or actually 14 plus.
And then
18,
plus 2.
19. So it takes 38 points of damage from the
Holy
vulnerability.
shit.
Jeez.
Unhand her!
You hear Lydia go, "Good job, kill it."
So now it's immune to that type of slashing damage, or just the one?
No, the curse just ends.
Okay.
It's just vulnerable to that hit, so it took 38.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Cat still grappled after all that?
Yes.
Okay.
It still got you. But it's looking really hurt. Alright. Oh, where'd my, accidentally,
Oh, yeah.
Sir Televar, and he goes, "Oh! Well struck! Well struck!
Well, thank
Slay the
you.
beasts, and we can be on our way." He's going to... he can't really do anything else from here. That was kind of his big spell that he could shoot out. So he's just going to stay put. Kieran, you're up. Just kind of like in there, like do a little dodge motion in case something tries to hit him in the cage. Ah!
3 damage,
Yeah,
and
well,
then it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's
I mean,
the purpose of the spell
it's,
for me is to keep things away
It's
from me.
It's keeping it distracted.
it's got cap
it is
now.
very
Or
distracted.
Oz.
Like I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit or eaten by a snake, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be basically just rolling randomly to determine who it strikes between the illusion and any other person.
Yeah, but for the purpose of my illusion, it's like right between me and the snake, so like the 10th area square right above Oz.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use my action then to try and pick this cage lock.
All right. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check at disadvantage because you're using scavenged picks. 13. Let me check the cage here.
13.
Is not enough.
Bucks.
All right. It's Barry's turn. He goes, so yeah. I'm gonna sits on the log. You can sit here. That's okay. Sure. Catalid, your turn. Catabear.
All right. She does not like being restrained, so she is going to bite and claw at it again. Is it normal or is it at disadvantage or?
You're just grappled, so it is normal.
Okay. At
Yeah,
normal.
you're not. Oh, sorry. It is at disadvantage because you are grappled. Oh, you are restrained by its grapple. My bad. So it would be a disadvantage, but the 14 does hit.
Okay.
The claws would have missed either way.
Okay. Yeah.
But how do you kill this snake?
So she is. I bit it, right? So she's like in the midst of being grappled by this, and she like wraps her giant maw around its neck and bites straight through so that the head just goes flying over towards Abigail as like a trophy for her to catch.
I don't want that.
I want that.
I don't.
Tara would love that.
I don't want that.
Abigail, make a dexterity save for me, please. You have advantage because of your danger sense.
Oh,
As a giant snakehead's being thrown at you.
I don't want this.
It misses and dunks into this small well and just
Abigail
is
looks in the
plugging up the
well.
well right now.
Cat roars proudly as she flops to the ground. It looks at Abigail like, I did good, right?
Yeah, that's a 2-pointer.
And then she is going to go about there. Ta-da. There we go. And that's it.
All right. It's this next turn. Oz, do you want to be 1 or 2?
2.
Winner! Here comes the snake. He's gonna try and constrict you with a 17.
And that misses.
All right. It tries to wrap around you, but just like this wily freaking mongoose that you see, it's like eyeing between you and nothing, because you cannot perceive the illusion in its mind.
Oh,
It's looking at you and then looking frantically to the left of you as if there's something there.
It's looking at his
And then
demon.
Oh my
it
God.
lashes out and misses you.
what?
And it's starting
Oz is
to
He's like, that's okay,
do some
buddy.
mental math.
Exactly what you mean.
You get it right. No.
Yeah, right. Starts speaking parcel tongue.
It is your turn, Oz.
All right, Oz. Knowing that this snake is clearly insane, he takes pity on it and aims for its like most obvious weak point, if possible. May the dice be with it.
Put it
And
out
it
of its
wasn't,
misery.
unfortunately.
Just barely missing it. So you see, because it's kind of
man.
moving erratically, because it thinks there's something else larger there. You think it should be focusing
Just
on
whiff.
you, but then like whiffs out of the way. Yeah.
Damn right. Soon, crazy one, soon. And then the ends his turn.
It's Lydia's turn. She sits down on the log next to Barry, and then she casts Ding Dong Bing Bong on the snake. So it's gonna make a wisdom save. It fails. She gets to Ding Bong Bing Bong. Hey, it's been damaged. Roll it. 1 point of damage on a D12.
Whoa.
You're doing it.
It's like she poked its nose. She just did a little boop on its nose.
Yeah. And she just sits on the log and just uncomfortably sidles up close to Barry. The snake is corpse. Abigail.
And I don't see this mongoose. So if I were to try and squeeze in there, would I be able to?
There's nothing there.
There's
Okay.
nothing there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and shoot with my short bow.
You hit an invisible mongoose somehow?
What in the
Invisible
heck?
mongoose hisses at you.
What is that noise? This force is weird.
It's not real.
No, you just missed. Anything else there, Abigail?
No,
As
I'm
you
good.
plunk a bow and manage to like somehow thread the needle between all of like the coils of the snake.
Yeah, I should play the lottery.
Sir Talavar goes, do whatever it is you did on the last one. Strike with your axe. You seem to be slightly bad with a bow. Try the axe. Come on.
Okay,
I believe
thank
in you.
Yep. Oh, yes, thank you.
Go on. Yes, indeed.
You
I'm
can do
not
it.
the fastest. Sorry.
Kieran, your turn.
Kieran just looks back at the snake and kind of just does that over the shoulder look, then turns back around as the illusion does its thing for the guy. So three damage to the snake, and then he's gonna try and pick this lock again. He's like, well, actually, what's this guy's name? Sir Talavar, might you have
Yes.
anything that could work as a pick for this lock? I'm trying to get you out here.
I, unfortunately, good sir, don't have any manner of lockpicks on my person. There was a key that was inside of the balloon, but I don't know where it went.
He's gonna try picking the lock again.
Your DC's increased.
Ooh, that's all I can do right now, so whatever.
Yeah, it's the metal starting to chip. You probably have one more try at it.
Damn.
Barry scooches away a little bit. I'm just hanging out. I'm right here. Everything's fine. Yeah, Bear.
Alright, Cat is going to close the distance. She's going to come over here on Oz's side. She kind of like head nods at him, like, "Moo." And then I'm going to try this out here.
Okay. Try it. Do your best. Combat roll. Oh, that hits.
And then
Those both hit, doing a total of 19 damage.
and that is it for her right now.
All right. The constrictor's turn. It sees that there's a lot of bothersome creatures. This thing is harrowing it, whatever it is. It's gonna start slithering away. Goes, doot, doot. You can take attacks of opportunity if you want.
Absolutely. He takes an attack of opportunity.
7 damage. Bear. 8 damage. It looks really hurt,
There we
but it's
go.
gonna double move away, and it's trying to flee.
Yeah.
go through the turns. Oz, are you gonna try and pursue it?
No. I'm just gonna let the little psycho run away. But seeing that little fucker scooch away has him wanting to be like, "Get down, Mr. President!" And then he just like tackles the Haragon.
Make an athletics check with advantage.
What's a president?
With advantage.
Yeah.
Not that I need. Oh.
All right. He's gonna make a dex save with disadvantage. He almost dodges out of the way, but you catch him, and you knock him to the ground. Hey, what the fuck?
Prisoners don't move unless told.
I was sitting on a log. Get. You're like laying on top.
Oh my
of him.
God.
That's your turn.
He just screams "liar" in his face.
Lydia sees the really hurt snake getting away. She looks at her spell list, sighs, and stays sitting there. Abigail, do you want to try and shoot the snake while it flees?
If I were to hear the guy say that there's a key around here somewhere, would I have to use my action to look around?
Yeah, it'd be an investigation check.
Okay, then I'll use my action to investigate and say, "Be gone, you evil snake!" And then turn around and look for the nothing. Maybe.
You find some brambles around, and they're pretty spiky. You see something shiny in them.
Oh, Karen, is this what you're looking for? There's something in the brambles. I don't really feel like I should get in there.
Use your axe to get in there. You're a lumberjack.
Okay, I'll do that next time. I already used my action.
But does it look like a key?
It's shiny.
Well, keys aren't always shiny. Sometimes they're dull.
I got you next time.
Sir Calavar goes on his turn. Well, fought everyone. Look at him flee. Good work, everyone. So, I should say. And the last person who could possibly harm this creature, because I'm sure Kieran doesn't care. Your illusion was cast here, so it's just getting away now. So it won't be struck by the illusion.
Yeah, it's whatever. Kieran's like, he does not care as long as the snake doesn't touch him. He doesn't give a crap.
Cat Bear, you doing anything about the snake?
Yeah. I'm not gonna let it go.
All right,
Right
it's
there.
more. It's off screen. I couldn't just drag it all the way, so it's 60 feet away.
Oh,
What's your bear's movement speed?
that's too far. That's too far. I thought it was literally right there.
Yeah,
No,
no.
she's not gonna
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to drag it off the screen. If you guys had like range attacks you wanted to use.
No, she's just gonna go sit down next to Barry. I'm just gonna like pop down on the log right next to him.
Yeah, Oz is
And just
already
look at
laying
him.
on top of him.
Yeah, she's just gonna look at him now. And she's like,
This is getting really uncomfortable. As the combat ends.
You tried to rob us. That you're not meant to be comfortable.
Combat ends. I attack the brambles.
All right, you swing at the brambles. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's just regular damage.
Right,
I ended my rage.
Got it. You hack through some of the brambles, but some of them are still in your way.
Can I hack again? If anyone wants to help.
Keep it.
I guess Cap's on top of the stuff, so. There's a guy.
All right, you hack through, and go ahead and roll 1d100 for me.
Okay.
One second here. Get back to my 74. You see a copper coin.
Oh.
With a smiling satyr's face on one side and a satyr's skull on the other.
Sorry, Karen, it wasn't a key. It was just this coin. You want it?
Kieran pulls out his hand to look at the coin and inspect it.
It's a copper coin with a satyr's smiling face on one side and a satyr skull on the other.
For ritual magic, how long does it take to cast this ritual?
It takes 10 minutes plus the spellcasting time.
Oh. Does he recognize this coin anywhere? Has he seen it before?
Make a history check.
I'm back.
And can, after she hands that over,
Nope.
can Abigail look around again?
Yeah, you can roll another investigation. Never seen this coin in your life.
Interesting.
Oh,
He
God.
puts it in his pocket.
Abigail thinks this guy is going to be in the cage forever. Walks away.
Wait, what?
Flip it, Kieran. Just for giggles.
I will err on the side of caution. Hey, Barnaby or Barry, have you seen this coin before?
Can I get up?
He comes over and shows Barry.
Oz allows him to get up, and as he's getting up, he's making sure that his ropes are nice and tight.
All right, investigation
I
check.
can tackle them.
Barry looks at his coin and goes, "Nope."
Damn it.
Yeah, it looks tight.
Shit.
Oh well.
Never seen that coin ever, man. Anyway.
Actually, he squints at him. Is he telling the truth?
Make an insight check.
He's like,
poor
wait a
guy.
minute, you lie.
Starts to walk away, then narrows eyes.
This does a full circle.
Harold, wait a minute. This guy's a liar.
He's telling the truth. He's never seen that coin before.
He's like, all right. Well, how do you find? Never mind. It's something from the Feywild. I'm putting it in my pocket and not flipping it.
And you said this was a well, right?
Yeah, there's this giant snake head stuck in it.
And he takes out the coin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Kieran takes out the coin again. He's like, hey, Talavar, have you seen this coin before? Or know of it?
No, I'm afraid I have never seen such a coin before.
Interesting that so many denizens of the Feywild don't know what a Fey coin looks like.
I mean, it's just got a satyr's face on one side and then a satyr's skull on the other. I mean, it's neat.
Back in the pocket.
I wonder if that snake ate the...
It could potentially be the most significant item you've ever found.
It could be worth 1 copper, too.
Indeed. It is currency. It's like a $2 bill. You can still spend it.
Oh my god.
You said the key was in the balloon, right? Not around here.
Well,
it fell out.
More specifically, it was on the personage of my dear departed, I assume, friend.
Oh. Well, where did he fall?
Oh, he's like, well, from our trajectory somewhere westward, I would assume.
God damn it. Really backtracking over and over.
Interesting.
Cat nudges the snake head off the well.
Thank goodness. I didn't want to touch that.
For me.
Yep.
To see how well a bear can delicately remove a head.
No, like with her head. With her head. With her head.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you bit it?
You managed to pull it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Now I
you
look
sink
in.
your teeth into the side of its face, and you yank it out.
Thank goodness,
Hold it up
cat.
like a proud trophy.
Yeah, it's not a trophy, honey.
You look down and you see a little well that's got roll for me 2D100.
Oh man.
She has not taken anything out, technically.
93.
It's a 93 when I rolled
You
before.
see what appears to be a pinwheel whirligig floating around in there,
Oh.
and a little pixie's winter jacket lined with fox fur.
Yeah, Kat, I'm glad you
Cat-
took that
Cat-
out so
Cat-
that those little lights don't get mad at us again and
You
Yeah,
s-
Cat
also
looks at
see
her
Ic-
and like shakes her head like no.
You also see Icarus reptilian blood.
Oh no,
Oh yeah, that's
I think we should back away. These
Right.
people already don't like me. I'm gonna back away.
I know, it feels so terrible. Cat walks away with her trophy in her mouth.
Cat, drop that. Cat,
She-
drop that damn thing.
She drops it right in front of Barry.
Is this tower like
Make an
climbable?
intimidation check. You look at the tower, and the lower level and stairs are all crumbled away. It's at this very odd angle, going like almost a 45, maybe 50, 55 degree angle. It looks like it should just freaking fall over, honestly. But something's keeping it aloft, but you see no way to get up the tower, and you don't really see any levels above.
What is the make of this cage?
He starts moving between all these really creepy people and this bear that dropped his skull in front of it.
Barry, you need to
Resting it.
relax.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that anytime soon.
You're making me
Cat
nervous.
just looks at him like, huh.
Yeah, well,
She swipes the air above his head.
All right,
No,
make an
I
attack
didn't.
roll to miss him. If
Okay.
you roll a 1, you accidentally slap him.
Oh
Okay.
no.
We'll just do the claws. There we go.
All right, you good. You miss him.
Yeah, she missed him. Just like right above his head.
Hey.
She motions back towards Lydia, like, get back over there.
I mean, technically the snakes are gone. Could we just like break it open, Kieran?
Yes, that was what he was. What is the make of this cage? Like, how sturdy does it look?
You saw Oz try and hit it with a sword, and it was repelled if by magic.
If by magic.
Can Cat try and claw at it because she's not magical?
Yeah, go for it. Like, you swat at the cage, and like, and he goes around, and the little fey dragon inside goes, "Whoa, calm down."
How big is this cage? Like, compared to me and or the bear?
He's a tiny creature. So the cage is still like a good 2 feet tall, and probably about.
Could I just
2 feet
carry
wide.
it?
Oh, can Abby just carry it?
Yeah, you can pull it down.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
All right. Cool, let's do that.
Kieran,
And
I could
then,
I could just carry
go
it
look
around.
for the bullywog, I guess.
Yes, excellent.
Just a little detour. It's not like we have anywhere specific we need to go, anyways.
Is there like vines that aren't like pokey around here that I could like makeshift make a backpack out of it?
You have a rope?
I do have a rope.
Yeah, you could take some of your rope and make a little belt loop that can hold the cage on your side or on your back.
Yeah, make a little backpack out of it.
Oz would give you some, but he's currently using it on the bear.
Yeah,
here.
I have some rope.
I could be a backpack while you run.
This is awesome. It's like if you just rest, you could do that cute little spell you did. I could have a little mini spell guy. You want to just stay with me forever and ever?
No, I urgently need to get back to the Summer Queen.
So you don't want to be a sister wife? I'm looking for a 27. Or sorry, 24.
I am.
He is a dude.
I have a lady whom I serve, and I need to get news of the fall of Prismia to this diabolic coven immediately.
Oh, you know
you know of the coven?
Yes, I thought I mentioned that I was trying to get out of here.
I'm so
Um,
sorry.
I don't think you mentioned the coven earlier, though.
He didn't mention the coven. No.
Oh, I didn't. I apologize, but
No.
yes, the coven. They. Give me 1 second here. I know that, as I said, Balvorna Blightstraw. She's the one whom originally captured me and was put me in this very cage. She lives in a spooky cottage on stilts at the heart of a place called Downfall. It's a bullywug settlement. Um, the bullywugs of Downfall are quite courteous and welcoming, provided one does not offend them. Balvorna has a strange ability. It was the reason it was difficult for me to evade her. To conjure strange, tiny little minions that are little versions of herself. It's they're quite fast, I must say.
Stares at the rabbit behind us.
And
Is she a
she also
rabbit?
has what? No,
Okay.
I know that she has two sisters whom she loathes.
Oh.
Together, these three hags form the Hourglass Coven, using it. Yes.
Yes, we know.
No,
this
she
happened.
can't. She can't say hag. She's that's me. It's because cat's in bear form.
Um,
She's like,
they used an artifact called Igwil's Cauldron. And since they've done that, Sablina has been frozen in time in her palace.
So Sablina is not one of the coven then.
No, Sablina was the
Actual queen.
former ruler
Yeah.
of Prismia until this coven took it over by hostile means. They're the ones who used the cauldron to freeze her within her palace.
We would love to help you. This is our mission.
Well, not quite our mission, but it seems our interests do align. This coven has taken something very precious from all of us,
Hmm.
and we mean to get them back.
Yes, we'll have to find the key then to this cage. If you could free me, I can go inform the Summer Queen and perhaps bring aid.
Well, let's go find this darn key.
Hey, guys.
Yes, Bruce.
My name's Barry.
Are we sure?
Forgive
lie
me,
a
I've
lot.
not known you long.
But if you're looking for keys, I know someone who collects keys. Probably has the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I take you to him and you can free your friend, will you let me go?
I look at Kieran.
Well, we're gonna go check out the crash site first for the balloon. Then we'll
All right.
entertain your proposal.
Okay. All right.
There is no guarantee your friend has the key.
That's true. We'll have to see if he's got the key.
So
Then I could be free.
Is the I missed it. Was the cauldron what they use to steal whatever they take, like memories?
Sablina.
The cauldron is what they use to freeze Sablina
Oh, okay.
in time in her palace.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So you guys gather up this little party here.
Is casting in bear form because that's cool. Just running around as a bear.
No one's gonna fuck with us.
Hmm?
Are you just gonna run around as a bear?
Yes.
That's super cool.
She's hanging in bear form.
I can't remember. Does Wild Shape has a time limit? Or is it just until you
like
cancel it?
It's like 1 hour. Yeah. It changes according to your level, so she will stay until it wears off.
All right. everyone go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. All right. The better part of an hour, so unfortunately you lose Bear. You guys spend investigating around, and eventually you do find the balloon. It crashed. Let me take you guys back to. Don't want that one. I want to go back to my main page here. Pull you guys back to Hither. But not too far away from this tower, which I will now show you is colloquially named the Slanty Tower.
A slanty tower.
You guys find the crash balloon. You see the bullywug is there, dead.
Oh.
And searching the bullywug's body, you find no key. And you hear Tavalar go, "Oh, my friend, you were so kind. I hope you rest in peace."
Is it like a tiny little thing? Like I don't know why I'm thinking like a frog.
It's a bullywug.
They're frog people.
Not a.
I can show you guys a bullywug here.
It is a frog person.
It's a frog person.
It's a frog.
Little frog dude.
So it's a little guy. So like, would it take like maybe a minute to maybe bury him?
If you'd like to bury him, you may.
I'd like to bury him.
Well,
Put him to peace.
He's gonna say a prayer to tear once they're done.
Of course.
Alright, you guys spend some time burying him. I'm gonna find something here. Because while you guys are kind of doing that service, Tavalar is going to give you a little more information about Prismere. Tavalar is going to inform you. Sabrina, when she ruled here, there were three very extremely important rules that, whilst you're traveling through Prismere, may still hold some sway. There is the rule of hospitality. When a friend, an enemy, or a stranger enters your home, you are expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such time as they prove by their words or actions they're undeserving of such hospitality. There is the rule of ownership. You must not steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without rightful owner's permission is a crime and an unforgivable breach of etiquette. The third rule of conduct, here in Prismere, the rule of reciprocity. When a friend, an enemy, or a stranger offers you a gift, you are obliged to accept it and offer something of comparable value, be it a gift or a service in return. Such reciprocation need not happen immediately. But these are, or were, the three rules of conduct in Prismere.
Interesting.
Copy paste.
Do people still abide by these rules even with her gone?
Well, I will say that from what I understand, people have been pushing the bounds of these rules. I've only been here for a short duration, from the Summer Court to investigate what was going on and what happened to Sabrina.
Oh, for sure they have. This little guy right here, and I point to the rabbit. I go, we weren't even here for like 30 seconds, and he tried to steal from us.
I see.
Brigands.
Well, don't worry. Once Zablina's back, brigands like this one, he kind of gestures with his sword from inside of his cage, they will suffer at the hands of Zablina dearly.
He's like, well, what would happen if, say, there were a band of brigands? Well, say 2 of them lost their lives in the process of trying to steal from us. Does that feel just with the rules of this land?
I don't believe Zablina would frown upon the dispatching of
Alright, we're cool then.
criminals.
Amazing.
He eyeballs Barry. He's like, see that, Barry? Well, my friends here, we're justified. Take that with you.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
but you
Yeah,
were
so,
not
like-
justified by trying to steal from us, though.
All right, look, whatever, fine.
No,
Yeah, we'll turn over a new leaf. We're fine.
You,
Oh.
you're gonna turn over something.
Look,
Oh.
I'm getting you to the east like you wanted, and then you go back west twice now.
Okay, one was because of you.
Yeah.
Is your friend to the east? The one with the key predilection?
Maybe.
I mean, that's not really the answer I'm looking for if you want to not be tied up anymore.
Oh, if you let me go, I'll take you right to him. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, he's to the east for sure.
All right then. Well, looks like this poor Bullywug was picked clean after he fell to his demise. So, the key masters are best chance.
Yeah, I can take you to him. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Just want to bounce it around here. Back to Hither. He'll go, yeah, it's a guy named Jingle Jangle.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he lives on this place called Telemi Hill.
Would his name suggest that the Jingle Jangle comes from his collection of various keys?
Yeah,
Just trying
he wears...
trying to get a lay of the land here for the...
Yeah, he likes keys.
Okay.
Do you know anyone that likes coins?
Probably Jangle
I
Jingle.
do.
Well, your name isn't Coiny Whiny, so I don't believe you.
No, my name's Barry. People aren't just called like what they like here.
Well, they could be.
I don't know. What's your name?
It's Kieran, because,
So you might like keys too.
yes, more of a social key, if you get what I mean.
We're also not
No.
from the Fey realm.
Huh? She is. Not so.
Well, she's my favorite fat bottom girl.
That's rude.
It's really
Oh, well.
not.
I keep telling her that, but whatever.
And I keep telling you, your mother's the devil. We're at an impasse.
You guys don't really seem to get along that well.
What are you
Keep your
talking
bonds
about?
straight and fight like sisters. This is exactly how I talked with my sisters.
I guess. You guys start heading east.
I let him know how she's my bestest friend ever. The first friend I've ever
Pay
had.
attention.
I keep talking.
You just keep talking. He's not paying attention. He's just walking, leading. Yep. Very cool.
I never even had a real friend. All my friends are my sister wives. So they're not really my friends. They're my sister wives. So they have to kind of like me, right? Like, I have to kind of... I like them all.
Sure.
She likes me for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Mm-hmm.
What we got here? Let's get so traveling to Tlemcen.
You good,
Someone
Joey?
give me a
Yeah, I just got the hiccups all of a sudden.
someone give me a D8 roll.
I got it.
3. Oh, we're upgrading to the 3.
Upgrading.
Upgrade.
All right. Go ahead. And roll another D8 for me.
Okay.
7. As you guys are traveling through this portion of the swamp, you kind of enter this area where there's like this marsh gas, and there's this like erupting iridescent bubbles of muck in the area.
Yummy.
You know, if a very poor person were here, they might try to eat it.
Jesus Christ. Why would anyone want to do that? That's so gross.
I don't know. I've seen the poorest of poors try to eat whatever they can.
She sounds
Sometimes they
awful.
lick it too.
Oh my god! Who just licks things?
The
Everyone
poorest.
make for me a survival check, trying to navigate through this portion.
Survival. Yeah. Plus
I'm
0.
I'm so happy that one of my features is literally called Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Survival from.
She's
God
so
damn.
survival.
She's just like doing like Naruto run through the woods.
Yeah, and as you guys are going through, you are passing through the bubbles just fine. Oz, you are like about to like step and get like splashed by one of these caustic bubbles, and Lydia just kind of like grabs your arm and pulls you closer to her to get away from it.
Nice.
And goes,
Ooh la la.
"Watch out!"
Thank you.
And then she trips Barry into one of them. And
Oh.
make a con save.
Oh my god. Is it a subtle
He
trip?
fails. No, it's very overt.
Oh my Lydia.
You watch as he's affected by this gas that comes out, and you see these hideous warts begin to erupt across Barry's body. He's like, oh god!
Ew. Barry, that's
Finish our
gross.
escape, buddy.
Oz laughs loudly.
Yeah, they don't do him any harm. They just look gross. And he's like, oh.
Barry,
This...
when we're done with you, you might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, you look like a freak.
Yeah, you look like a freak.
Lydia, that's not nice. Oz, that's not nice. You look the way that God wants you to look. Tyr wants you to look.
You probably should just die.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Lydia!
What?
My god. You can't just say those things out loud. Those are private thoughts.
What? You guys make your way. The better part of the day towards Tilemi Hill. So let me go ahead and
Oh.
What
What the hell?
What the heck is going on here?
Yes, Dr. Seuss. I know this man.
What the fuck? Ah, there was an old woman who lived in 3 shoes.
But as you approach, let me Hill. Need to here real quick. You're greeted by the scent of sweet-smelling fruit. Damp, downy, silvery green moss blankets a gentle upward slope before giving way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though in a breeze despite the absence of one.
Nothing about crazy
Interesting.
shoes, huh? Is there another one of those wells on the way? Seems like they've been in every location.
Just so you know, this map is kind of like the map of Avernus. Some things are interpretive.
Okay.
Okay.
But like
I
we've
was thinking the
had
same thing.
one of those wells in each spot. Is there another one of those wells in this spot?
You don't. You've been passing by wells the
Okay,
entire time.
so they're like
They are-
everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Okay,
And they've been burbling up like water in places and like making the marsh like thicker with water.
gotcha.
But you guys find yourself at the foot of Tillamy Hill, and Barry goes, "All right, well, at the top of that hill, that's where Jingle Jingle lives. So I'm told.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't you want to go say hi?
I don't know him.
Yeah.
Well, just
You said you was your friend.
Yeah, well, that was an exaggeration. I just know he exists.
okay. Well, then come on up with
That's
us.
another lie. That's like another lie.
What do you mean?
It wasn't the whole truth. You said he was a friend.
All right.
Well,
Maybe
Barry,
go up there.
is this guy a dick?
No, I heard he's a nice guy.
Okay, Barry.
Trees are dicks, though.
What?
What? Tree dick.
Trees are not dicks, and I need you to take that back right now. Trees are our friends.
All right, well, your funeral.
I'll let you know that I know many types of trees, and all of them are beautiful in their own way.
Yes, well, have you ever been to the Feywild before?
No,
And so there's a chance you don't know these trees.
I bet they're a naughty pine.
Hey, Barry, what kind of trees are these?
Well, I guess the best way to describe them is willow.
Yeah, but what do they do?
Do they womp?
Do they womp?
I mean, kinda.
Oh my god, we've gone to the wrong realm.
They hit people.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think they just
God.
had the right people come by them. Like, if you're nice to the trees, they'll be nice to you.
I've never asked what branch of the military they're of, though.
That's a bad joke.
Ah, come on.
Okay, it was kind of. I love tree jokes, so actually that was kind of good.
Yeah, there we go.
We should make
haste and find this Jingle Jangle immediately.
We should, Barry. You'll be coming up with us when we're done. You can go.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we'll confirm Jingle Jingle's there, and you're gonna let me go.
Yep.
Maybe.
That's a majority, yeah. So
That's a
I
majority.
consider that a verbal agreement.
Oz muttering to himself, like really quietly. He's like, maybe. like extremely, like just barely under his breath.
It's fine. He'll
Stroking
die
his
on way
mustache.
home.
Oh my, Lydia! Once again, inner thoughts.
I don't know what that means as you guys start heading up the hill.
I'm starting to understand that,
But he
sweetheart.
allows like all the intrusive thoughts.
She has no filter. She just like blah, blah, blah.
But let me get you guys to Lemmy Hill.
Oh my god. So excited for these trees. I'm gonna make so many friends with these trees. You're gonna see. You're gonna see the trees can be nice. Well, oh my god. You will not. I mean, you could. Some trees are meant to be in Tyr's name. Yeah, some trees are meant.
Come up to the hill here, and someone roll me 1d4 plus 1.
I'll do it. Oh, baby number.
It's average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see these large willow trees in the area, and as you're approaching, this one moves its branches towards you and says, "Who the hell are you?"
We are the friend of the trees. I'm Abigail. It is so nice to meet a talking tree.
Loraxius.
He speaks Lorexius.
I am Abigail.
Lord of the burning tree. No.
And I speak for the trees.
You don't speak for me, lady.
I would never. You know what? I would never. Oh my gosh. How are you? Has anyone talked to you in a while? Trees need talked to. That's what I've learned.
He eyes your lumberjacking axe.
Oh no, these are just for the trees that are blessed enough to serve us. You don't seem like you're ready to serve us.
The tree moves forward.
Oh my god, you move. What?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We've come to.
Yeah, we can all move.
Oh my
says this
god.
tree.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah, what's going on here?
What are you doing here, eh?
Mr. Tree.
So kind.
Mr. Tree, can I touch you?
What?
What?
Consent.
Whatever.
Don't look at you.
Oh my god. Oh, you're so beautiful. No. May I shake your hand? Or limb?
Or Liam?
Can you fist bump his branch?
Fist bump? I will do anything.
Looks at Kieran, who's trying to talk to him.
He's like good furs.
Good fuzz.
The trees ruffle slightly.
He snuffles as he tries to make a punny joke. We've come to seek audience with Jingle Jangle. We mean only to speak with him, see if he's seen any particular key as of late. We asked if we can walk past you and speak to him.
And touch you.
No, not touching. We won't touch you.
No touchy.
Just a little bit.
This tree goes, go and make actually a persuasion check for me real quick.
And you totally get the help action from Abigail.
No. She uses attack with a lumberjack's axe.
It's hidden.
The DC higher, but you passed.
Jesus.
Thank God.
There's two reasons the DC's higher. This tree goes, yeah, so I see you got one of these guys all bound up.
Yeah, he's been trying to rob us.
This brigand tried to steal from us, and
yeah, he's like one of those other brigands who roughed up poor Jingle Jangle, scared the chickens out of her.
Oh, yes, we roughed up a few of them. So
I chopped the head off one.
We don't subscribe to their type of shenaniganery.
I'm not sure that's the word.
Shenaniganery. I don't know if that's a word.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, tell you what. You let us beat this guy up, we'll let you see Jingle Jangle.
You know what? We already told him that he's on his own once we get up here, so that's fine.
Whoa. Yeah, wait, you guys said you said you let me go. You let me free after we got here.
I did let you go. I did let you go.
Did you chop his hand things?
I'm letting you go forward.
Kieran, he's not like a dick. He's like my good first. This man saw two of his friends perish in front of him. I do believe that he's had a beating of some sort already. If you might spare him from violence.
Make another persuasion check.
Eh,
All right. Fine.
I thank you kindly,
It's
sir.
fine. Well, Jingle Jangle's a real nice lady. She's over there, Branch points in the cave, if you want to talk to her.
I would very much like to do so. Thank you, sir.
All right, well, if this guy causes any trouble, you call on us and we'll get him what good. Yeah, we'll get him what good as they start moving back.
I say, you are fine fellows, and I would fine willows. And I dare say I would like to someday call you as friends.
Yeah, keep dreaming, pal.
I will, and you will be in them, sirs.
My sweet bird.
You are beautiful, and I
He
love
walks up to
you.
the door.
Yeah, you see stairs that descend down into the cave. Are you guys going in the cave?
He asks the trees real quick. Hey, is there a doorbell to announce our presence, or do we just go in?
This one just goes, "Hey, Jingle Jangle, you got some friends coming in. They're okay. Don't mind the hair gun. He's all tied up." They just shout. And you hear, all right. Okay, if they're all right, you can come in.
All right, Kieran goes in.
Give me 1 second while I grab you guys. I'll pull you down to the correct area.
Into the cave. The descent into the cave.
Ooh la la.
You can see this little goblin.
Oh,
Oh no.
Kieran stops, turns around, looks at Abby. He says, "Abby,
Abigail's still looking at the
stand
trees.
outside and admire the trees."
Oh,
I
what?
think all three of us
You know
are
what?
standing there looking at her,
Yeah,
like,
what? Yeah.
Go
I'm
stand
gonna talk to the
outside.
trees. Abigail was probably still looking at the trees, like walking forward.
Kieran walks up to Jingle Jangle and bows.
Hey.
Introduces himself.
And give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you guys better. I can't link it in the tabletop.
Hey,
I'll put
I'm
it in the
Kat.
Discord. I'm trying to send in Discord here for you. This little goblin that's wearing this little vest with a bunch of keys on it, and has a little flail made of locks.
Nice.
Oh,
And you guys oh, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Kieran asks Kat if she can get the cage with our dragon friend in it.
Of course.
It's
goes
a
outside.
pleasure.
She's like,
pleasure to
Abby.
meet you all.
Just hold on,
Fine.
Kat. Kat, I'm in the middle of asking this tree what kind of wood it would want to be if it could be anything else. Oh, yeah. Here, I undo it and give it to her. So, do you think that you want to be mahogany or aspen, like gentle wood?
He walks away.
Pat comes back with the stuff on her back.
All right.
Okay, so cool.
Hey. Oh, there's a lot of you. Now, don't cause no trouble, because those trees, they'll get you.
Oh yes, they looked quite formidable. We wish no harm upon you. We only come to ask for your aid.
All right.
What do you
got?
What?
What do you got? You want aid? You want a key? I'll treat you key.
Well, we don't necessarily need the key, but we might want to see if you could use the key to unlock this cage. He points at the Talavar. I figure one such as yourself collects keys because you like to use them.
I'm gonna put you here, Abigail, so you can see. Sorry.
Yep, that's fine.
No, I just like them because they're shiny. If you want me to use a key, I can trade me something for the use. Service fee.
What do you like?
Give her the coin.
I could use a snack.
A snack.
Or
I have rations.
something.
Abigail conjures up a good berry.
I do?
Not Abigail. Cat does.
Do you give her just a single good berry?
How many good berries can you conjure?
I have to. It says up to 10 berries appear in your hand.
Let me give her 10 berries.
Yeah, give her 10 berries.
Oh,
My
all
kind
right.
lady. I'll offer you these 10 berries for use of a key.
I'll definitely take that deal. I'm very hungry.
Very good. So, said key, perchance had you happened upon a fallen bullywog earlier and found a key upon his presence?
Oh, yes, terrible sight that.
Yes, terrible. I know. I believe that to be the key we need to use to open this cage.
No. All right. Starts to look through her bag. She's like a big bag, like a sack of keys. Give me a second. It should be near the top, I think.
Take the time you need, lady.
Starts shifting through all the various keys.
I'll step out of the way so she can see the cage clearly.
No, that's the brass key. That's from. This is a. No, not that one. Can you see her? She's kind of like throwing random keys around. No. Ah, here we go. Pulls out a silver key.
Would you like to do the honors, or shall I?
You can. She'll hand you the key.
Cool. Kieran accepts the key, and he talks to Talavar and be like, "Does this look like the key that you've seen?"
Yes, that looks exactly like what my dear friend had on him before the crash.
There's no special traps on this cage, are there? I'm not going to get like blown to pieces.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, Madam Jingle, do you mind if I take this key outside real quick, just in case? I don't want to have any harm befall you, in case this cage might be under some spell.
Yeah, we're done here. She sits on her bed and starts to eat berries.
Okay, we go outside the cage.
Bye-bye.
Bye, enjoy the berries.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a good point, Kat. What about an apple tree? Would you want to be an apple tree? Those ones are very nice.
Poor Abigail. Kieran unlocks the cage for the key.
Right,
Are you asking me if I want to be an apple tree?
No, I'm talking to the trees while you guys were inside.
Oh. Don't you think they just want to be the trees they are?
No, I'm saying if they had a chance to be another type of tree, because willow trees are very fragile trees. You gotta work with them in a delicate way. They're very delicate trees.
Those ones look like they could bump your ass.
I mean, I bet they could. Those
Yeah.
those dangly branches, they hurt.
Maybe they're hybrid.
All right,
Ooh.
you take the key, you unlock the lock, and Sir Talavar lights out. Ha! Excellent!
You are so beautiful.
Whoa.
Thank you. One must have a stroke of grace to them when they serve the summer court.
I completely missed what happened. I was talking to the trees. Oh my goodness.
My
Did you guys find Jingle Jangle? Was she a darling
Yes.
peach?
Yeah.
She
That
certainly
was like 30 minutes ago.
That's crazy. I could talk about wood all day.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
What was that, Cat? What'd you say?
Look, we freak him. Isn't it beautiful?
It's crazy.
Well, my friends, your valor will not be forgotten. I thank you for this. I will head to the Summer Queen, inform her of what's going on here in Prismere, and she shall most undoubtedly bring forces hence to dispatch of this vile coven. And to you, my grand friends, I offer you my humble blade, and he offers up his what to him is a long sword, but to you would be a dagger.
I don't know if that's going to come in handy for us.
Kieran, remembering the rules, accepts the gift.
He hands it over to you with a smile. This dagger, or this longsword that he has, functions as a +1 dagger.
Ooh. My friend, I thank you for this gift. I will gift you in kind when I am able.
What are you talking about? We just rendered a service.
Gift enough, my friend.
Kieran dies.
I was about to say that, but then she rudely pointed it out.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, you should learn some grace.
I'm just like all over the place today. This has been a really bad day for my manners, and I apologize.
That's all right.
You
Just
should go
observe.
and say grace.
Observe the rules of threes, my friends, and be wary of eights. And he begins to fly away.
Bye. You're beautiful.
Be wary of
I
8.
love you.
Like the number 8.
It says be wary of eights as he flies off.
The rules of threes and then wary of 8.
3 and 8.
3 and 8 again.
Indeed.
The little goblin peeks its head around and goes, "Oh, by the way, one of you nasty brigands."
Yes, don't worry about him. He's been caught.
And will die if he tries.
No.
If you're going to head out, you might want to head towards Downfall. It's the place where the bullywugs live, and you just be careful on your way there. This is a terrible place with all these dirty brigands. It's
Very.
He's just kind of sheepishly looking at the ground.
Kieran will step towards her and say, "Thank you for this information." And he'll hand the key back to her.
Oh, thank you. Yes, but to get to Downfall, you will have to go through the Brigand's Tollway, so be careful.
Yes. We thank you for the kind warning. We shall be on our way.
And hold on, I just got one more piece of info for you. I just need to grab it here. Also, if you want to get to any other place, the mists and fogs are very dense between the three realms. You'll probably need a guide. If you find a scarecrow, his name is Clapperclaw in Downfall.
Clapperclaw?
Clapperclaw.
Crapper Claw?
Clapper. Like clap, 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 clap?
Yeah, it's like clapping your hands.
Oh, I thought it was toilet hand.
I thought that's what it was like.
Clapperclaw. Put it in the chat. Clapper. What's wrong? You can't understand my accent?
I can't. What are you? What are you talking at? I can't see you.
No,
Pay it no mind, Debbie. Pay it no mind. Enjoy the trees.
Go back and talk to the trees. Ask them about their favorite time of the year.
Oh, that's a good one.
The brigands away.
Now, where are we finding this scarecrow? I can't say that name.
Clapperclaw. Clapperclaw.
Well, from here you'll probably want to head northwest.
Northwest. Oh my goodness, we just keep going opposite direction. We want to go.
Well, we no longer have to go east.
We don't need to go.
We don't. That's right. We can just leave Barry here for the snakes to find again. Right, Barry?
You done with me? That's great. I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of here.
All right. Why don't you let Lydia give you a parting gift?
Lydia stares at him. Do you want me to?
I was like, yes.
He shakes his head no. You're no fun.
Cat cuts his hands and he's like, get out of here, please.
He starts to run, and Lydia is gonna give him a little crack on the way out.
I love her so much.
Yes,
Because
crit.
she tries to hit him with the mace.
Crit.
So she's going to use Bliss. Yeah, that's
Oh
gonna
my
hit.
Oh my god!
She cracks him in the back of the skull. She is going to use she's going to use 2 charges from her weapon as a reaction.
Oh Jesus!
As you watch as Barry's eyes like lull to the back of his head, like he's dead. But then the mace sparks and he just tumbles to the ground at 1 hit point. As the mace hits him with what is essentially Death Ward.
Oh my.
And as he's prone on the ground, she looks over and goes, "Now don't forget that pain if we ever see you again."
No. If we ever see you stealing or briganding again.
He just starts running, screaming.
Tell your friends we say hi.
As he goes past me, I'm like, Barry, what happened to you? Poor guy. Oh well. Anyway, what's your favorite
I'm out
season?
of here. I'm out of here. The trees are just like, they've not been talking to you at all.
No, they've just been listening. That's how I imagine it. They're just listening. I say, my favorite is when the trees change, but willows don't really change, do they? I would say probably your favorite season is definitely summer, because that's when your branches are the strongest. I'm going to go with
Passive
summer.
Perception.
11.
Yeah, you never notice that the trees left and you're talking.
It's life. Anyway, it was great talking to you. Okay, we're going to go now. I think my friends are getting ready to leave. Bye! Such good trees.
Who are you talking to, Abigail?
Oh, just the trees over there. They're so good. Such good listeners. I love it. Are you guys ready to go now?
There's no... okay.
Yes. Let us leave this place.
Yes,
It is silly.
Yeah, let's get out of here. These people are kooky.
I'm really hungry.
How was the piddle pedal? The jingle jangle?
I wonder if we can track Barry down and eat him.
Did you say
She's a
eat
kind
him?
Goblin.
What? He's a rabbit, right? You can eat rabbits, right?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Lydia.
sure.
What did you just say? She's like
What?
twitching.
I
Abby's
said,
twitching.
I'm pretty sure you could eat a rabbit.
And about a kind goblin.
Yes.
No.
Your world is turned upside down. We know. You're learning things every day.
Like you said, the 1%, you lunatic.
Oh, thank goodness they're part of the 1%. I'm glad you guys weren't in danger. I mean, I would have killed them, but you guys are good.
That's why you didn't go inside.
And
I was kind of disappointed you didn't come in with us.
Oh, the trees just wanted to have a chit chat with me. They were calling me.
She looks around.
It's a
They're
good
gone.
thing they called you.
Oh yeah, they're speedy little devils.
Alright. You guys leave
I don't think
Twenty
trees are
Hill.
known for their speed. That's okay.
This is a fae. You should know that. Smacks her fat bottom friend.
I swear.
Points. There's a consent.
Tencent. Oh my god, I am having a really bad day, guys. Let me just turn your heads. Turn your heads. Fuck!
That is sexual harassment. Wrong.
Fairies fled the
I do
scene.
not appreciate you smacking my butt all the time.
Oh my god, I just realized it's a little keyhole.
You don't understand that centaurs are really sensitive on our bottoms.
I'm so sorry. Cat, I'm so sorry.
You just keep smacking it.
It's-
Like, no.
I just want you to be comfortable in your own skin.
I'm very comfortable in my own skin, and I just, my mom taught me that only
Oh my god, your
the
mom.
favored mate.
Is your mom a goblin?
Only your mate smacks your bottom side.
You're right. You're right. More friends, not mates.
So
Got
you
it.
guys begin to head northwestward in this direction. You'll have to set up a camp for an evening as it's getting late. But yes, you notice the keyhole. And
What was
as
the place
you
we were
are-
going to call?
Downfall.
Yeah, they refer to it as Downfall. And they said, beware of the brigands.
Brigands Hallway.
Tollway, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a D in there.
Yeah, brigand. But we won't belabor the watches for the evening. You guys can take another long rest.
Okay. I got zapped.
Oh, before we do that,
Before we do that, Cat's gonna use up all her things to make good berries.
Kieran is going to cast Detect Magic on this coin. He's still curious about it.
You cast Detect Magic on the coin, and it has no magic power.
It's a dull, mundane coin. I've been bamboozled.
It was so shiny.
Nope. Oz, are you going to actually rest for this evening?
Yeah, he's pretty exhausted. There's been a lot going on to distract him enough to finally fall asleep.
All right, so you can take a long rest. All right. And then you guys will make your way to the Brigand's Tollway. As you are crossing through the various swamplands, you find the fog is getting thicker, and the water has risen to a point that it's becoming a little bit more difficult to travel. But you do find yourself finding a very intricate complex of various wooden walkways that seem to be all over this general area. So they're like kind of like like little swamp docks that have like a bunch of pathways to go through for rising waters and things like that. You find these and you begin to traverse them in a northwesternly direction. You kind of have to head straight down some paths and then hook lefts and things like that to get across them. And eventually, you guys will find yourselves in this area. Going down these wooden walkways. As the mist is kind of gathering around you, you can arrange yourselves however you'd want to be, marching order in here.
All right. Let's see here. Definitely want to be. We're heading northwest or northeast.
Northwest.
Okay, so yeah, up here for me, for Oz.
Are they like we could fit too wide?
Yeah, it's a little tricky, but you can.
Yeah.
Then I'll just go behind them. That's fine.
Right, Lydia will move back so you can be directly behind them.
Cat's in the back.
I've decided to bless Oz with my talkative spirits this time.
And as you're traveling this path, Cat, you will notice. Let me do a quick change here. Having blended into your group, an individual traveling right beside you pulls a blade on you and goes, "Aha! Prepare to be scuttled!" And that is where we will end this session.
Cattle and bear.
I don't know.
It's just a normal bear.
It's just a normal bear.
It's just a normal bear. I'm Tap, right? He's the god of gods.
You said religion.
It's
you
fine.
Dumbass.
It's basically the same thing. It's fine.
It's not.
Error.
It's not. He's the lord of carnival rides.
Ma'am?
Man?
Kieran found 1,000,000 gold.
Okay, that's not true.
Lord Tyr would not appreciate your lies.
I wasn't in character.
It was tabletop. Like, Crafty lives in character.